Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the stream. Today, new dragon class. Been wanting this for a while, haven't gotten to test it much yet, but that is what the stream is for. So of course, if you go into Dragon Claw Kingdom, go do the little bonus quest lines and stuff, there will be a hero class there at the end. And yeah, this is what it is. We'll be doing a video on it later, once we actually unlock the weapon and all that. It's a cool little icon there. Perks, pretty bad, though it can be a dragon, which is the big one. Has the two weaker ones. The best two, as I mentioned, are magic and HP. These are the weaker two. Generally, if you don't give it the dragon thing, you'll most likely give it the +4 attack in most instances. Really high defense. If I'm not mistaken, it might be the highest out of any hero class. If not, it's definitely pretty far up there. So that makes it pretty nice. Its weapon that you get at 250 ends up giving a pretty decent ability. It's a little bit high to cast though, 15 mana cost, but it destroys 25 gems based on your magic. It's however much your magic is. So very similar to a Merilith in that regard. And it also transforms a random enemy into a baby dragon, which has potential. Really high mana cost to do that, but it's the only transform in the game that has a 100% chance to transform an enemy. And there's no counter true transform, and Pervious does not stop it. There isn't anything that stops it. As far as the traits itself, it is really noteworthy that it actually has 40% skull mitigation. That on a normal troop wouldn't be that much, but this is a hero class, and it's the only hero class currently with any form of skull mitigation. So that alone makes it somewhat decent. And of course, the final trait is the main bread and butter right there, and it gives all allies, or all dragon allies, I mean, 1 life and 1 magic every single extra turn, and that of course is going to be mainly used for the magic onto dragons, so that you can get ridiculously high damage. So let's go mess around with this some. I actually haven't used a single team yet. I have been getting some wins on it, but wasn't actually going and messing with any teams yet, so we'll get to do it live. Let's just go over our suggested team slot and just replace out everything. Oh yeah, we're messing with the blade. The blade is useless that we got yesterday. Same as the troop that we got on Monday. But let's go mess with the hero class. So first things first, we already have it set. Let's go set, I guess, Black Manacle? You know what? Let me set everything else first. That would make more sense than going for the weapon first. Obviously, we need KrissTigger Dragon Soul. That is a given. Also, hello everyone. Hello Henny. Hello Frag Hunter. Hello Player Daniels. Hello Max. Hello Ben. And hello War. Welcome. Yeah, it's not as good as Bard class. But it definitely has potential with dragons. Oops, that isn't... Oh, well, actually, that still brought it up. Wait, dragons S. Oh, yeah, I guess that works. I don't know what I was thinking there. But yeah, get the KrissTigger in there. Let's go back to all the dragons. What is our yellow that we use? Or do we just use our weapon instead? But then we need a brown. We also don't get the bonus if I use a yellow hero weapon for the thing. So I do need a yellow dragon here. I guess Shadow Dragon. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we can do that. We could just use KrissTigger Dragon Soul, Shadow Dragon, and then Black Manacle. There we go. Okay, let's see what this does. And banner, probably just go into an all-in Dragon Soul for the banner. I can find where that is. No, you're in here. There you are. Alright, so yeah, we'll just go with that then. KrissTigger Dragon Soul, Shadow Dragon, Black Manacle. Sounds like a plan. Let's see what we can do with it. Hopefully we can stack a lot of extra turns, because that's where we're going to gain all of our value from. Alright, right off the bat, not the best aboard. We'll just let it get a little drain, and go right back into our mana. You know what? Maybe I should have taken the blue there. I was not taking it because of Scion, but then we actually could have gotten it because he was just going to Spirit Fox us anyways. So a little bit of mistake there going for the Dragon Soul mana immediately. Okay, I'm going to leave that purple there for now because it's just going to get denied from the drain there. And now we just need to find ourselves a red and we'll be good to go. Or purple, either of which would work. We'll just go for some manas. Nice little skull poke. Luckily he didn't get one. Oh, I gotta take this in a way that he doesn't get it. He still has the Scion standing there. We'll get to the Scion poke. And now we get his KrissTigger into hopefully the win. How do we move here? kind of want to get rid of purple, even though we use on like a billion things. Just because of the cascades we end up getting from it. Okay. And we'll move that. Of course, we'll get our magic and our HP. Even though this does have a really high armor, but low HP, it does gain more HP just from the extra turns, which is kind of nice. Throw a black manacle here. And just throw a dragon soul, hopefully into luck. Oh, of course, you drain it. Whoa, you got some cascade there. And then we just dragon soul. And a little poke. And we get our little extra turn. And every single time we do, we get the buff on our entire team. That's not too bad. It will at least be able to put together any dragon team that's ever missing a core color or just a core function of some kind, like mana generation or anything of the such. Yeah, I do have to say, board is definitely stronger though. There just needs to be a dragon with more board control. There's Asha. I think that's as furthest into board control you really get as far as dragons are concerned. If you have a Shadow Dragon cast, that's slight board control. Because we need to land those extra turns for this team to be more effective. Yeah, we'll get that one over. I think that's all of them. We're not going to try risking that one. There's no point. There's no drops we can do. Oh, maybe with one of these casters. Oh, we'll just get rid of it all. So we'll do that. Oh, we do get the nexus turn. Very nice. Of course, that nets us even more damage, so we can then just kill it with the Black Manacle. Black Manacle originally wouldn't have had enough damage, but because of all the magic we kept getting from all the extra turns, it does. I feel like some of the older hero classes are way too weak now, though, compared to these two newer hero classes. They just upped the usefulness of hero classes by so much with these two. I might actually make a post later this weekend, basically going over, maybe even later today, basically just going over like everything they need to buff with hero classes to make it even remotely close to what these two currently are, because there's a lot of hero classes that are way too far behind relative to these two new ones. It's not that these two new ones are overpowered, it's just that everything else is so weak. We'll go move that one. Okay, do we have any nice cascades just sitting there? Let's get rid of brown. And oh, we do have Shadow Dragon, nice. So we'll go for that. Get most of our mana back. Take the other extra turn. That one got runes, but we still have that little one. What's our damage looking like? Not enough, but we'll just do this into whatever. Oh wait, never mind. I need slightly more damage than that. I should have just threw it to Christine. I mean the oh, never mind. That was right. We didn't have Christine X at the time. Well, let's throw that down, I guess. And then we'll just poke it with whatever, and down it goes. Let's do it for the souls. And there we go. Also, hello Ayrton, hello Adrian, hello Vangor in the house, and hello Zidicus. Welcome all, welcome. Also, I did do some grinding earlier, not too excessively. Did it for like an hour and a half or so. Let me see, how many were we up to right now? I think we're almost halfway there. We're definitely doing a video for this later today. Of course, we actually need the wins. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. We're like 12 off from halfway. So we need 137 more wins, which should happen this stream. I would sure hope we get that many in during the stream. You never know, though. So depending on how much we experiment around, some of them might win a lot slower. Oh, wait, why did I knock over that skull? It was just laying there waiting for us. I hate when I do that. Okay, well, we'll just take the purple to the red. That'll give us our Dragon Soul to go cast. And then that gives us Christine next. We can go through that. If we only had some better alignment, though. Red is tempting. I'll go for it. Nothing else, he gets skull distracted. Twice, actually. That'll work out. Let me take the purple. Never mind, we're not going to do it twice. Oh, we even got the extra turn off the top. Very nice. Also, thank you, Alex Boza, for the subscribe. Much appreciated. And we'll have 2 redeem codes today as well, guys. We'll have, I won't say when, but obviously we'll have 2, as we do every Friday and Saturday. Okay. Did we go for red? I think we can get that there. Yeah, it's an extra turn. Right there. That is definitely an extra turn. I keep missing some of those weird 5 times that are in those like U shape, or what would you even call that, like L shapes? You know what I'm talking about, when it's like a boom, that kind of shape. Yeah, not like these, but when they're like kind of like a half square. Those are sometimes the hardest ones to find. because there's some really weird ways that you can move into them. And then we'll just kill it with whatever. Try Elspeth, Rowan, Array. Sure. I actually haven't been using that. I've just been keeping the standard bomb bot. But yeah, let me go try that real quick. If it's quicker than what I'm using, that's definitely fine. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Broken Spire. I've been doing them all in Broken Spire because I already finished the event thing for this week. And I have the least amount of brown-blue arcanes. Since, for any of you that haven't unlocked it, the unlocking all these traits does require brown-blue arcane trait stones, so do keep that in mind. I need another suggested team slot. I already need to save this somewhere. Let's see. Could I put over 4 times dragon? I guess. I was kind of keeping that as my hind team. Oh wait, I can't. I'm actually using this as my defend right now, so I need to make sure I don't touch it. Let me see. I need somewhere to save my current dragon team. I need to organize these. Did I just overwrite my soul form team? No, probably not, because I like just keeping that in case I need a soul form at a random time. Tesla Honor Stun, the other thing, pure brown, pure purple, pure red, purple mana, yellow, guards avatar, guards honor. Wait. We have 3 guards team? Hold up. How do we have 3 guard team? Oh, because one's a Tesla Honor Stun guard. Well, it doesn't actually use a guard, but it can. Okay, let's go over this one. This one's not being used for anything. And I won't need it for a video for a while, I don't think. So let me just scrap all these and name it, 4-time hero 4x dragons. Hey, it fits. There we go. And let's go fix this team to be correct. That was weird. It was checked, but it wasn't active? Okay. But let's get everything in here. KrissTigger, boom. Dragon Soul. What's his name? Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon was actually the first troop I ever got in this game. And Black Manacles. There we go. Okay, and now let's go override our first slot to go test it. There we go. Okay, so what do I go need for this? Elspeth, Rowan. Oh no, I typed that wrong somehow. No, I didn't. It's because I'm under weapon. Elspeth. Rowan. Double array. And what banner we need? Probably double green, I would assume. Where is the double of the greens? Where are you? There you are. Okay, let's go test this, see what we can do with it. How quickly you can win. Let's test it. Oh, wrong team already. Good job. Okay, well, I guess we're doing this real quick. Fail. I think we could one-shot it with a, oh no, we won't be able to. With a KrissTigger. Oh, skull. Almost missed it again. Keep missing those 4-time skulls because I'm not paying attention to the skulls. Skulls have gone down so much in value recently. There's just so many things that are better to cast now than to bother sculling with. Yep, it was one shot. Full AoE for the win. Gotta need those submerged teams. Okay, but let's go get out the team I meant to use, which is the Explorer team. Okay, so we got this. Just throw that down immediately. Their mana's cast dead. Very nice. Yep, I need to try this then if you can win that consistently over and over. It doesn't have a follow-up poke though, which I do like having. But if it wins quick enough on the initial hit, then it doesn't really matter if it has the follow-up poke. The follow-up poke I like having for the 25% revives. There's also one troop that currently in the game that has a 100% chance to revive, though he generally only comes if you do it in the Garnock Kingdom. If you do it in other kingdoms like this, it most likely won't come. Yeah, that's actually really smooth. Wow, this is more than 3 wins per minute. Whoa, what is this time? Actually is pretty quick. Missed. Come on, click. It'll be like 1 minute just before I click the button, gosh. Yeah, that is pretty quick. I guess if we need to go farm this later, we will go use the arrays instead of the sirens. Because normally I run the same team just with a Valkyrie up front and double siren in the back. Oh, that miss. That's not good. Right, oh, could have taken those reds too. We didn't actually need it, but it could have cleared more area to actually land something. And those get a Ruane right there. Oh, come on. I remember when that troop was first added, and was actually the only troop in the entire game that had a magic boost at the time. Now there's like a billion things, and I think it only still has a +1 magic boost, which looks hilarious in the current state of the game because of how much it has progressed since then. It looks so weak now. Okay, let's go and just Rowan it. And then it goes. Okay, well, we'll stop you doing this for now, but yeah, that is very quick if we need those wins. Let's go back to 4x dragons. Not the one that says 4x dragons, the actual one that's 4x dragons, wherever it is. It's buried. Wait, I know I for sure I renamed it. Where'd it go? There it is. I should have named 4x dragons first and then said hero after. Would have been easier to identify. What is good with the new hero class, weapon-wise? Black Manacle and War and Peace. That's about the only two. Basically, any full AoE brown weapon, which is literally the only two weapons that I just named. But yeah, any full AoE brown weapon would be very nice with it. So if they ever add more in that category, those would work really well with it. Also, what's his name? Dawnbringer wouldn't be too bad. The biggest issue with Dawnbringer, though, is the hero class is brown. So you're kind of stuck having to use brown weapons. You don't have to. But, of course, if you want that 5 extra magic, you do. Oh, you know what? That could be an issue. Let's go do this on red. And no, it's not going to be an issue. Oh, no, yeah, it will. I won't have enough damage unless like an extra turn right here. Well, I guess we'll do yellow. Oh, never mind. We got a skull poke. That was fine. Even if that wasn't, we actually could have done pretty much anything after that to get the kill. Is there anywhere that says the actual number of EXP per level? No. It's really weird. They have a number at the end of every single battle showing you how much numbered EXP you're gaining. But nowhere in the game itself does it ever show how much EXP you have, nor how much EXP you have to your next level. It only ever shows a bar that, of course, the obvious bar, where it shows like how much EXP you'll have going in. But it just shows in the visual form. It doesn't actually show the actual value. There was a glitch at one point on console where it showed the EXP value for your EXP, for your level EXP. And they did it over glory on accident. Basically, it was showing your glory value on console for like a couple days. It was showing it as as your actual hero EXP. So it's definitely tracking the EXP. There is an actual number that it tracks. It's just for whatever reason, it is not displayed anywhere within the entire game. Not sure why they have it like that. Really odd. They could easily add it to like the hero profile page thingy. If nowhere else. If they don't want it to be like, if they just wanted to be like out of sight or something, they could easily just add it into this page right here. They already had a glitch that added it to this page at one point. It was on console. This number right here was showing the EXP of your hero instead of your glory amount. But yeah, they could easily bring that back and just make it a natural little thing here. They could make a little elixir thing like how they have the icon and then just show how much EXP out of however much EXP. Because the game definitely tracks it. Let's see. Well, let's go take our revenge. Yeah, Dragon Team. I don't know how diverse we'd really be able to make it, though. Because as I mentioned, there's only really 2 weapons that are extremely viable. There's other stuff that we can use, but it won't be as effective as either of these 2 that we are, Black Manacle or War and Peace. And of course, I'm using Black Manacle instead because it's better value. It's 1 mana cheaper and has a better side effect. Okay, well, he gets all the green there. The only other thing I could really think of that's probably going to be pretty viable for is, oh, what's it called? Elamagrim. To fill the holes that an Elamagrim team normally has when using it with all dragons. Also, speaking of that, I think we might die here. Yep. That's not good. Also, the only slight bad thing about the Dragon Hero class coming out now, too, is I can't actually use the Oracle class. Or at least not until we finish the Dragon class out. So if I want to go back and just mess with that for a little while, I can't until we actually finish the upgrading of the Dragon class. I'll go throw that down. Get her a nice little poke. We might still win this, surprisingly. It'll come close. That is one big Kraken, though. 121 damage. That is a powerhouse right there. What do we even do to negate that? Oh, take some manas. Actually, I automatically lose. That's enough damage to kill the KrissTigger. Not we didn't get double brown. That's match. Retreat! Destroyed. Wow. They hit hard. Krakens are still very strong, that is for sure. Also, I still haven't figured out anything to use this guy in frontline. This new hero class wouldn't be too bad in frontline. He's currently the only hero with mitigation, so there is potential there as far as what we can use with it. What do I move here? Don't want to take that yet. We'll just move that one over. Hey, we will be doing a Teams video thingy for it later. Let's see. Oh, we'll go for Dragon Soul. Get that done. You think 250 wins on for the Dragon Weapon will be good doing Gurgolfa, but being a dragon? Wait, what? Oh, you mean it will be like a Gurgolfa but as a dragon? Kind of. It doesn't have the mana generation of a Gurgolfa. It might seem like it does, but it's, I believe, about 20% less than a Gurgolfa. Also, it's only one color, and that makes a pretty huge difference, because that means casting your mana generation ability will not actually fully mana generate your back to full. Like it would when you do Gurgolfa. Like he's pretty much guaranteed going to go back to full mana, or at least very close to it. With this other brown new weapon that they just added, because this only covers one color, it's only going to gain about half mana every single time it casts. Unless you have a really, really thick brown board. But at that point, you might as well just swipe with how much brown you'll need on the board to even get all of its mana up. Alright, we'll go move that. Nice extra turn. Move the other one for more. I wish Dragon Soul gained a slight more benefit from actually extra turning like this. I'll go through a Shadow Dragon. They really need to buff Shadow Dragon, gosh. Only gains one attack when taking purples. That seems so pitiful compared to things like this. He's always been pretty weak, though, as far as his traits. They've never touched him either. They did give him a buff a couple times, but they never touched his traits ever, which is something he's been really needing. Hello, Major. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Who you calling, old man? We'll go throw down the brown right there. Get a little bit of our manas. Nice little poke, and then we just kill it off with whatever. And we got a Devour, so super overkill time. If anyone wants to see me mess around with anything, just let me know. Otherwise, for the most part, we're just going to be farming up Hero today, or farming up Dragon class. To use the new weapon, as well as just messing with the class in general with various dragon teams, starting with the classic for now and working into more odder teams after that. So I want to get a feel for this one to see if it's actually viable at all. Based on what I've seen so far, it's okay, but it's, I don't know, compared to what's being used right now, I feel like we need something just slightly stronger. Not to mention this team doesn't have an impervious last slot or a immune to devour last slot. Though, if I'm not mistaken, the next dragon mythic that's coming does. So that could be a potential last slot for this team. Actually, the new dragon mythic is going to be insanely good with this. It's coming out, I believe, in about 2 weeks from now. Let me get the actual date. It's coming out on November 24th. Yes, so 2 weeks from now. Not, yeah, exactly 2 weeks from now. So not next Friday, but the following Friday, we will have the Dragon Mythic that's basically going to be perfect synergy for what we're using right now. Or maybe not perfect synergy. Its colors could be a bit better. It's a green, red, yellow. Oh wait, no, never mind. Its colors are perfect because it covers yellow. All it needed to do was cover yellow, and its colors are perfect. But yeah, it does. So yay. Okay, yeah. This team is going to be way stronger then, because the team would then be KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, the new Mythic. Actually, it might just be new Mythic, Dragon Soul, or no. It'd be new Mythic, KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, Hero. Pretty sure. Let's see. Does he have any mitigation? He has Inferno armor. Interesting. Yeah, so he probably would be... Oh no, he'd probably be last slot, because we need him for immune to Devour, which he does have. That was kind of the whole point, which I was mentioning earlier, is that we needed the immune to Devour. But what he also does is mana generate a lot more. He doesn't have board control, but he has board clear. So if we just loop that with Dragon Soul, it'd be fine. That alone would basically destroy everything. Alright, we'll just move that over. The only slightly bad thing about Gems of War, which might be one of the reasons why the balance keeps going crazy in this game, is they keep upscaling the game as far as stats and everything. Like every single patch they do just starts to make things stronger and stronger and stronger. Basically just making combinations of extremely strong teams to use against each other, which is fine, but I don't know, it's just a really, really weird way of balancing. They never downgrade stuff. It's just always trying to like balance up to what's basically the strongest. And as more and more stuff comes into the game, more and more combinations also end up appearing, which just makes them even stronger on top of that strongness. But we'll see. We'll see what changes they make to in the future. It's just the balance is still a bit wanky in this game right now. It's a little bit odd. It's, I don't know, it's something about it just really, really weird right now. Particularly because of how few teams are actually viable. Of course, we could technically win with anything, as you can see from like when we do random troop challenges. But as far as what actually works really good against the things that are like perfect teams, it's only about a dozen teams or so, despite there being, what, 400 something troops. There's, how many combinations is that? Isn't that almost 1 million different combinations? Yet only about a dozen of them are actually good. Can I build, or at least good compared to how strong the good ones are? Can you build something with Mang? You basically just use Mang with anything that does skull spam, and then you instant win. It's really, really strong, particularly in Arena, as well as just in general if you're trying to combine it into like a true damage team or something like that. As far as an actual team, I have not used it in a team for a while. I don't know what I'd even bother building it around. I'd probably go and use the Keeper of Souls combo with it, and then just use Apothecary as a brown mana generator to hold down the team. That has a lot of combinations. Wait, how many zeros is that? Let's see, that's 1,000, that's million, that's billion. Wait, is that 25.6 trillion combinations? Did I read that right? Pretty sure I read that wrong. That's a big number. Too many zeros. What do you think of the news, a class of a bard? Wait, I completely read that wrong. So what do you think of the news, oh no. Wait, what? So what do you think of the news, a class for bard? Okay, never mind. I have no clue what you're saying. But as far as the bard hero class, it's pretty decent. You generally only run it with pure yellow teams, though. You still get plenty of value out of it, even if you don't run in pure yellow. Were you asking for a team, or, not quite sure. But, placing it with a Herdmaster for the mana generation can be pretty decent. I've been using it mainly with high-impact troops like Guard's Avatar and stuff, mainly because they gain the biggest benefit from actually having a, 1 stack gain per turn. It also can stack with the new Scorpius as well, who isn't in the drop pool anymore. But Or, well, technically he is, but, you know, he's not the exclusive Mythic in a drop pool anymore. He still is in a drop pool. He's just a lot harder to get. But if you just keep stacking stats with it and using it with things that end up gaining a huge benefit from having additional stats, that's generally enough to crush with every Bard team you ever use. What do I think of the new class Bard? Oh, okay. I feel like the new Bard class is actually the strongest hero class in the entire game right now, by a pretty large margin. Basically anything that ever gets that do one stack gain to all allies kind of thing for a specific color is going to be really strong. And the fact they gave it to a hero class, I'm really surprised. I assumed they were only going to keep it on Mythics or something, but the fact they gave it to a hero class is quite devastating, because now you can use it with basically everything whenever, and it's really easy to obtain for the most part. I shouldn't say super easy, but it's not like obtaining a Mythic or something. It's basically like automatically obtained, because all you have to do is complete out the kingdom. All you really have to do is farm up the trait stones, which could take a while, but it's the same cost as a legend, which for most players isn't too expensive. Of course, for newer players, even a legend, the cost for a legend to trade something is a little bit towards the expensive side. But for a good majority of players who are kind of into the game a little bit deeper, that shouldn't take them that long to really trade it up. Most people probably already had the trait stones, and for people that don't, it would only take around a day of farming trait stones, basically, to have enough to go get it. Have everyone use a new card every week for a year, and not the same card twice, both offense and defense. Oh, that would be interesting. They would never do something like that, though. They really do need to do something to PvP, though. Kind of like what they did with Guild Wars, except some kind of way to apply that to PvP in some way. Not quite sure what they would do to PvP to really make it work, because the PvP is obviously a lot different than how Guild War functions, but it definitely needs it in some way, because PvP defends and invading in it is always just whatever is the most overpowered thing at the given time. And because that covers a very small portion of what actually exists in the game, you keep getting these same things over and over again. Like this team right here, we're going to see this team at least 20 more times this stream, if not more. Probably more. Also, we really need... Okay, I can't wait till that new legend comes out now. Or, I mean, that new mythic. We need a better last slot there that actually has immune to devour. I like that they keep adding immune to devours. I think they're going to keep doing that until Kraken falls off of existence. It's not really Kraken's devour that his biggest threat, though. I always find Kraken's full AoE trait to be more of a threat than his devour itself. But it's still annoying getting devoured out of nowhere. His ability already does so many things that it's kind of just an extra byproduct on the end of it. It's like, oh, okay, there's this devour that just randomly trolled us, and now he has a gigantic amount of stats. Alright, we'll go and move that. See what we can do with that. Move that one down, get all of our manas we need, Dragon Soul, and go from there. That gives us a KrissTigger, and good. Oh, I was gonna say he didn't get a skull. No, he did. He did. I guess we Shadow Dragon now. He doesn't really have much to use the purple for. We'll go to that. He does get the Scion, but we can just go to straight into full mana here. How do I want to go about that, though? I'll just move that one over. Oh, wow, he actually got all of his mana back. Oh, and an extra turn. And he got to drain. And, oh, wow. Oh, that's bad. I'll go move that down. He's finally down, so we don't need to worry about taking that skull. He doesn't drain us anymore. So we'll just take that. And, ooh. I need, like, a little bit more mana on him. I'll move that over. Just trying for a Cascade, didn't get it. Oh, he even got Famine. That's not good. Nothing has actually died yet. Sure feels like we are. Skull, I might as well not even go. Oh, you know what? I might actually have to go for the Skull. So we'll go for that. Because we don't really have anything else that we can do on the board. Speaking about that, wow, there's a bad board. Go move that over. And he gets Rag. What a move. I might just have to take a Skull at this point. Too bad I can't take a Skull to yellow. Yep, and I just gave him green. Oh, and I gave him Famine. Oh, that's not good. Come on, hero class, you got this. You got this. Okay. What's the game plan here? I think we just retreat. That doesn't look like a win. All he has to do is rag into anything there. Let's see. Kraken is not that predictable. It's predictable in that you know where it's gonna hit. It is not predictable in you know what it's going to do though. Because it has, is it 2 or 3? No, it has 2 random factors. It has the Devour chance. Oh no, yeah, it only has 2. It has the Devour chance and the extra turn chance on it. So every single time it casts, you have no clue if it will land either of those 2. And when it lands either of those 2, either of them, it's quite devastating. At least with something like a Cabarrus, it only has that one random factor, which is the Devour itself. Of course, it can technically hit anything on your team, so I guess in a way you could consider that a random factor. But the main one is only the Devour. The only really annoying thing about Cabarrus, I would have to say, is its summon. I almost hate its summon sometimes more than its ability itself. What would you use with the Bard class as far as weapon goes? Basically, any of the full AoE yellow weapons, which is Sun and Moon and Dawnbringer. As far as other alternatives that isn't that, I don't think there is. You can get away with Runic Blade. And that's about it, I think. Because there's not that many good yellow weapons. Most of them are defensive weapons. And as far as weapons are concerned, there isn't a single defensive one that I can think of that is actually viable at this current moment in time. They're pretty much all a waste. No point in really using them. Right, well, let's go get rid of these greens so we can get a nice Shadow Dragon. Oh, he shuffled my board I was going to use. Oh, I actually still have alignment, so I guess it doesn't matter as much. We'll go get that, get all of our mana up. And now we can just go crazy against them. So we'll throw that down, that over, take whatever else. I guess we Black Manacle here, wrong one. And then we can just Dragon Soul into whatever, and that should be match. There we go. Up, a little poke for the win. Very nice. Do you think Kraken's Tentacles is the most epic ability in the game? Yeah, it can stack a lot of damage really quick. Should I go do that real quick? Where's my Krakens? There they are, Krakens. Yeah, let's go stack a bunch of Krakens. Okay, first things first, get his mana. Then we just go crazy for the rest of the battle. Wait, what's our banner right now? Oh, it's Frozen Banner. I was wondering, it's like, wait, why did we get +2 blue? That's where it's coming from. There we go. Please don't miss. Slight miss. Come on, don't miss. Slight miss again. I'll blame it on the nerfed amount that it does now. Let's see. Come on, Kraken, you got this. Ooh, very nice. Move that one over. Got herself a Queen Mab now, if he'll let us take it. Yes, he will. So we'll get that down. Double the non-existent greens. Yep, that was was not really expecting that to do much. Hey, but we did get the extra turn off the top. Did we bother killing the Cabarrus at this point? I don't think we do. Let's try for the purple. Oh, as I say that, we could go and kill him there. But, yeah, that works. Let's go get a double green. As long as we don't miss, we win. There we go, we didn't miss. And that's pretty much matched. Take the other green, double Kraken dead. Ah, didn't get to Devour. And one more time, and down it goes. Yeah, Krakens are fun to use. Very strong right now. Even after their, like, billion nerf. Let's see, they got nerfed 4 times now. Got a mana increase, a gem spawn decrease, a Devour chance decrease, and the way that the trait works, both of his traits were made so it doesn't do it as often. Or I shouldn't say as often. The change that they ended up doing is all the extra turns now that trigger any kind of ability on an extra turn can now only trigger once per instance. So for example, whenever a troop ends up triggering their extra turn thing, let's say it's just like a 4 times, 5 times, something like that. Let's say it's separate, 4 times it triggers and a 5 times triggers at the exact same time, or 2 5 times, or 3 5 times. Only one of them will actually activate these extra turn traits. Before, it would trigger really weird glitchy amounts. Like if you did like 5 of them, it could do like 10 if it was like clumped up or something like that. But they fixed it so it only does it 1 per instance now. If you keep cascading extra turns, it still works. But for example, if you fill like half the board up with blue, it will not trigger it like 10 times. It only triggered once. This is kind of nice, but it also ended up indirectly nerfing every single mana link in the game. So now, for example, if you end up taking, let's say you have a magic link, which gives +1 purple, and you take 2 purples that are right next to each other, a 3 pair of a purple and another 3 pair of purple, is only going to give you a +1 bonus, not a +2 bonus. Banners still work this correct way, in that it gives you a bonus for both the 2 pairs, but anything that has a trait now that says you gain extra mana only triggers it once per instance. But yeah. What do we go for here? Let's go take the brown to blue. Should be full mana. Oh, wait, you didn't get full mana. Neither of them surged. You get the surge. You got the first surge. Why can't we get ours? Okay, I can't take that yellow. He gets an extra turn, I believe. Yeah, it does. So, can't do that. Can't take the brown. Can't take blue. Let me just take that then, I guess. Gets a little poke. Go take some purples. A little bit of a slow start. Let him take the poke. Doesn't matter. As long as that lands. Got it. There we go. And now we can go crazy with it. So, Kraken number 1. Nice. Queen Mab. Nope. Kraken number 2. Miss. But at least we get Queen Mab now. We should be able to. Yep. There we go. Double the greens. Wait, what does this thing trigger on? If the enemy dies, heal back to full. Oh, okay. Wait, then why did it do a little animation thing as if he got healed? I guess that was him gaining his 8 attack. I normally have never really seen him because he's useless. Oh wow, he actually got a kill. What is this madness? I'll go take that. The only slight bad thing about this team is we don't use brown. I mean, we don't use red. And once he dies, we don't use brown. Actually, we don't use red or yellow. And then we also don't use brown once that thing dies. So very limited on colors. Too bad there wasn't a brown, red, yellow that actually worked in this team. There is one, but it's Scar's avatar, and it doesn't work in that team. Hey, the Krakens. What should we go run against it? Let's go run the normal dragons that we've been doing as well. Let's see, where to go? Where are they hiding? Oh wait, no, we don't have the anti-devour. What do we have that has a good anti-devour these days? We just go the trolls, I guess. Oh, but then we have to deal with freeze. Oh, I want to do the that's what we could use. I kind of want to use not that. Where did it go? Do I not have it saved? I know I remember it from earlier. What happened to the team we were messing around with yesterday? I don't think it's any of these teams. No, it isn't. Where'd it go? There it is. Scorpius 4 times brown. Nope, that's not it either. That was one of them. Seriously, where did it go? I know exactly what team I'm thinking about. It was the one we were messing with, like, to no end yesterday. Here, yellow, yellow, true, guards, yellow, brown, yellow, guild war. There it is. Gorgolfa, guards avatar, prismatic orb, Scorpius. I never thought a team like that would be one of the most viable teams in the game, but it is. It has a average of a 21.5 mana cost for the team. Ridiculously high. But it ends up working. You know what? I'm just going to mirror him at this point. Not the... Oh, wait. Well, I'm actually mirroring him with the exact same team. Interesting. So, we'll see what happens. Who will fail first? Let's take the brown to blue. Oh, come on. We didn't get the surge again that we needed. Alright, we'll just double that. And then get a double Kraken down. So, we'll take that little poke. Get that over. And get the double Krakens going. Kraken number 1, no Queen Mab. Kraken number 2, nice. Double Devour, very good. Get that for free. Double the greens. We land some of it. He ends his turn. Can we get lucky enough to skull? Almost. Oh, yep, there we go. He took the extra turn instead. I know, the AI always taking the surge away from me. when it should be ours. Oh yeah, we also can be using Hind to farm up a lot of glory this week. I haven't been doing it that much. Let me go switch over to that. Actually, that's exactly it. Hey, double mirror match. That's funny. We had one mirror match into another mirror match. Gorgotha, Christine X, Dragon Soul, Hind. Exact same banner too. That's funny. That's something else that's pretty fun to do too. Constantly just mirroring whatever your enemy is doing. The exact same team. Just to mess around with it. It lets you try some new teams. And also gives the battle a even fair kind of match as well. Kind of. Depends what your stats are on your account, but I can get away with it because my account has basically enough stats to run almost anything against anything. We could run 4 times Peasants and technically win some battles. Not every battle, but it would eventually win. If we gave it enough tries. We actually do have a video of that too. At one point we end up facing a near meta team using 4 times Peasants. It was funny. I should probably go do something about her. There's no entangles. I really, really wish she entangled on her ability. I don't know why they added it without the capability of doing such. I don't even care if they would have raised her to like 13 or 14 mana cost. She really needs that entangle on her own ability. They keep giving it to so many things. I don't know why they didn't bother giving it to her. That or giving her a slightly better chance of extra turning, because she's really just a high liability goblin. That really isn't much of a difference other than that. She's just a really high liability goblin. That can be better than a goblin, but it can also be worse than a goblin. So why even bother using her when you can just use a goblin, which is just the in-between of exactly what she does, and way more consistent than her. And you don't have to worry about random luck. People were winning on defense too much, so they took it away. They took what away? Why did devs remove the settings of the PvP defend teams? Was that actually the reason? Because people were winning too much? I don't know why exactly the reason was, but who knows? Maybe that was actually the reason they went for it. Yeah, they just kind of removed it one day. It's like, hey, we're just removing it. Here you go. I don't think they really even wanted to add it in the first place. They were kind of messing around with it on console initially because they were hesitant to add it to PC Mobile. And then they eventually added to PC Mobile, and then they kind of just stopped. It was like, eh. And then we lost it. I never personally used it, and they probably had data showing that basically no one ever used it, I would assume. Or at least very, very few people did. Like, I had it set, but I haven't touched it, or I didn't end up touching it at all for like 3 months straight, or 2 months, however long it was. I don't know, I didn't see too big of an increase in wins. There was a slight, like I was getting closer to 50% than what I am now. But, I don't know, I don't think it was that huge. But maybe there were some teams out there that were doing a lot better with the priorities on them. The biggest thing with the gem priorities, which also could have been why they removed it, is I don't think they had any way to apply it to Guild Wars. And that's kind of the main place where you actually want to defend. And it kind of doesn't make sense to have like this convoluted like defense system thing that you can add when the main place where you need that system, it can't even be applied to. I'll go throw the Dragon Soul. Also, well, another annoying thing about it was it never actually gave any kind of in-game indication. So you never know what your actual enemy's gem priorities were, ever. There's no way of ever knowing. Even by playing them multiple times, you wouldn't even be able to tell. Alright, we'll clear the barriers, and now we just need to get a double poke. Let's just do Gorgolfa into anything, and that's match. And there we go. Kill with the Hind. Gotta get those bonus glories in. And I think we're a little bit past halfway on our hero class now. We can get in like an hour if we were to super grind it out. We'll probably do that in a little bit just so we can go get the weapon. Probably by around noon. If we don't have the weapon by noon, I'm probably just going to start super grinding it out so we can go mess around with the new weapon. The new weapon does have potential because it's currently the best transforming cast in the entire game. So that's a pretty low bar because the previous, all the previous transforms were basically useless. So yeah, that's a pretty low bar to actually get above being able to be the best transform. But still, nonetheless, it is indeed the best transform, and also the first transform in the game that is 100% chance. Though I believe it's also currently the highest mana cost of anything that can transform at the moment. Oh wow, lucky extra turn right there. Very nice. I'll go for a Dragon Soul. And KrissTigger for cleanup, and that's match. Okay, well, let's get into the next one. Also, if you guys have anything you want me to mess around with, just let me know. We'll be around for a couple hours. Mainly just going to be messing with all the dragon teams and farming some glory, I guess. Farming glory, farming up the hero class, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we'll go get the Dragon Soul down. Get that going. And Gorgolfa. And let's see. Oh, I guess we'll do yellow. Get all the cascades. As we possibly can, even if it's not extra turn. If we just keep doing them, at least we get some value out of it. Get the Dragon Soul down. Into a KrissTigger, into another Dragon Soul, and that will be match. And yeah, we'll Dragon Soul. Gotta get those extra few souls in there. Very slowly, we shall chip our soul amount to 1.3 million. Very, very slowly. But we're working towards it. We need about 1 million more. Got a long ways to go. A very long ways to go. But every little bit helps. They're currently a little bit above 350 and was wondering how you would go about trying to level up as fast as possible. First challenge in the Vanian Fields with the quickest team you could possibly win with that is empowered related. What specifically that would be would depend on what you actually have. Bombot team I would still say is the absolute quickest, though I don't know if you have Bombot team. If you don't have Bombot team, double Siren with Rowan's always good. Using a Elspeth into those pure Guild War troops with a full AoE troop is always decent. So any of those three would end up working pretty well. If you have any of those three, that should definitely be what you run. But yeah, you basically just go first challenge to Vanian Fields, put your difficulty up to the highest you can where you can still one-shot the enemies, and just keep farming that up over and over again. Normally what I do is Warlord 2 difficulty with Bombot team. Oh, you got a summon. Well, that's going to make it a little bit harder to actually kill now. We get KrissTigger up, our Dragon Soul is of course silenced. He gets the cleanse onto nothing. Because there's nothing to cleanse. Go throw down the... Oh wait, you're silenced too? Okay, that's a bit annoying. So let's go get recrystallized. Or re-enchanted, I mean. What even cleansed right there? You didn't even lose anything. What was it, Entangle or something? What do we go for? There isn't much to really move. Because we don't have our other manas. So throw that little poke of only a 29. And now we can get all of our manas up. Very nice. Oh, well, before I do that, that's the wrong move. Good thing I didn't go for it. Oh, should have counted it out. Wow, 1 damage short. Luckily there's a skull to follow up real quick. Fail. What's the best gold farming team outside of PvP? You would never gold farm out of PvP. And if you were, you would just farm explorers with the same team that you would farm any other location. Like the Bombot team, for example. But yeah, for quickest EXP in the game, Vanian Field, first challenge, Warlord 2, Bombots, and you just do that. Also, ideally, you would have 100% bonus, and I actually do have 100% bonus. So right now, I technically could be gaining the best EXP rate in the entire game, because we have the full setup for it. But yeah, you just keep repeating that over and over again. But yeah, we have 280% EXP bonus. Other than getting higher VIP, that's the highest possible bonus you can have. 100% from armor, 50% from guild, another 100% from winning in the guild war thingy the previous day, and the rest just come from VIP, of course. But yeah, that's the quickest you can possibly get EXP, is make sure you have that 100% from your guild war, and then just go with 100% EXP armor, or to 75% if you don't have Death Knight armor. You would use the Lion armor instead, which is 75%. Then just go to first challenge, Divining Fields. Put it to the highest difficulty. You can one-shot it with an empowered quick team, and then just kill them out that way. You can use any team you want, but Bombot has the highest AoE in the game, if I'm not mistaken, out of anything that you can cast for pretty cheap. So you can set that difficulty higher with a Bombot than any other troop, which works pretty nice. Unfortunately, this battle is going ridiculously slow. Getting really bad luck here. Not sure what's happening. Alright, we'll smooth that over, I guess. You try getting a brown. That shouldn't be so hard, but apparently it is. At least this time around it is. Almost feel like sacrificing this to try to get the Bombot up. Wow, it actually works. There we go. Well, it worked though. But yeah, that's basically how you'd farm EXP as quickly as possible. And not fail like that, but let's keep going into it. You could do this in literally any challenge. This is just the weakest one, so you can set the difficulty to a higher amount. It's the only reason we specifically do it here. Okay, can we stop getting so many extra turns? Just get the troglodyte killed. Sure thing. Ideally extra turn, but if not, just throw that down and boom. Yeah, that's how you would get all your EXP. Pretty straightforward. We'll do one more battle. Oh, also, you would want to be using Mechanist class. We're not at the moment for the obvious reason of using the 2 new hero classes that came out. But ideally, you'd be using fully traded Mechanist class. It's not required, as you can see. Obviously, we're not using it right now. But it does speed it up by quite a bit over the course of an hour. And is definitely highly advised if you happen to be able to get it. And yeah, how close are we on the current class? Let me see. Because I really do want to try out that weapon. Oh wow, we are 104 away. That's not too bad though. If we were to grind it out, we can actually do that in under an hour. I don't know, should we go grind it out? Do you guys want me to grind it out? To go show it? I don't know how many of you have actually bothered getting the weapon yet. Yeah, we can grind it out if you guys want me to. I just figured we'd play some normal PvP battles. But it would take us under an hour if we just spam explore the entire time, or challenges or something. Let's see, we'll go take the brown over. Get the crystallize there. What else do we need to move? Take the purple. Take another purple into skull, just so he doesn't get the skull. Wait, we didn't get a surge? Oh, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose. You didn't see the question? Oh wait, sorry. Did Ozzy ask a question? I didn't see it. Also, hello Chris. I didn't see your question either. Let me go get into that. Also, hello Techni. Am I bored of the new hero class? No, I'm not bored of the new hero class. It's just the synergies that I thought would work with it didn't really work out. It's just that, I don't know. I don't feel like it's as impactful as I was thinking it would end up being. That or it's just Bard is so good that everything else seems bad compared to it. One of the two. I think it might honestly be that, to be honest. That Bard is just so good that this new class doesn't seem as good, even though it is. Like, this new hero class relative to the other ones is a pretty big difference. But compared to Bard, it's like, okay, it's nothing. But yeah, I'm just doing these so I can farm up glory and stuff too. It's still dragon related, it's just not with the new little hero guy. Also, we just lost. Oh, rip. Let's go back to the other dragon one with the actual class. Where'd it go, where'd it go, where'd it go? There it is. Hero 4 times dragons. Dragons are still missing a really vital mana generator. They have a couple that kind of work. None of them are extremely exceptional though. Like board control mana generators. There's Asha, and that's about it. And technically Shadow Dragon, but Shadow Dragon requires a lot of setup to actually get him going. Because like right now, we can't just mana generate off of any board. Even this board after a shuffle. Oh, there we go. Actually, we did get it. Yeah, we can do something like that. So Shadow Dragon does have his potential. It just he needs to get going to really be able to do what you want to do with him. And generally with a mana generator, you want that to be the thing that gets you going, not the thing that keeps you going. And then we get this Black Manacle for the kill. And down it'll go. So yeah, let's go grind out the new weapon. It shouldn't take us that long. We'll just go grind it on Broken Spire, because I still need more brown-blue if we can. If I go check my brown-blues, I believe they're my lowest arcane. Whatever one's my lowest I want to do. Need to keep them all above 100 just so we have spares. A lot of spares. So yeah, we are 91 on that right now. So let me go grind out Broken Spire. Before I do though, tributes! Take it, all the tributes. And we're finally ahead on gold from all the gold we ended up spending earlier. Finally ahead on it. So yeah, let's just go over this one. We'll go and put it to normal difficulty just so we get the wins quicker. And we'll go from there. Do you need to use your hero for hero class to work, or just set it? What do you mean for hero class to work? As far as gaining wins on the hero class thingy, you only have to have your hero set as that hero to get the wins to count. You don't have to use it on your team. So for example, whenever we... oops, what am I doing? Go to the Explorer. For example, on this team right here, we are gaining wins towards our hero class, even though it doesn't use our hero at all, because it doesn't actually have to be in our team. You just have to win with it active. So for the most part, particularly for newer players, it's best just to keep all of your hero classes at level 1, because you don't actually have to use them within your teams. You can just do exactly what we're doing now to get all of their wins. The only hero classes you ever really need to level are the ones you actually intend to use within teams. So if you wanted to just get a hero class to get its weapon, but you aren't interested at all in its in actually using the hero class itself, all you have to do is just keep it level 1 and just do exactly something similar to what we're doing now, where you just use some kind of other team to farm up the wins for it. Yeah, this shouldn't take us too long at all. We're gaining way over 2 wins per minute. Most Explorer teams these days do gain 2 per minute, but I think this one might actually almost be closer to 3 per minute. I can actually go time it real quick. Let me go get the little timer thingy. Kind of curious. Go time it real quick. Yeah, let me go wait till we actually get timer up. 1 second. Come on, timer. There you are. Okay. So now we got the timer up. Let me go and test it from the main menu. And let's see how many you can do in per minute. And let it begin. Oops, I already misclicked. Good job. Oh, double misclick. Let's restart. Good job. Success. There we go. Let's start timing. Misclicks like 3 times in a minute. Or in a few seconds, I mean. Get that down. Yeah, it does look like 1 per 20 seconds. That's pretty solid. Wow, 2 wins in 30 seconds. Actually, slightly more than that because we have to go through all the screens. Come on, let's see if we can get 4 in 1 minute. That'd be insane. Ah, runes. But yeah, we can get 3 per minute for sure. This is our 3rd right now. That's 3. And that's under 1 minute. Yep. I let the time go over. But yeah, look at how much time we had left. That's 3 in 1 minute. That is insane. Okay, now I kind of want to try testing it. I want to try getting 4 in a minute. Let's see. We're going to do it. There's going to be 1 minute that we are going to succeed. No, I'm probably going to stop trying to time it. I know that we're getting at least 3 per minute at this point. Oh no, I misclicked. Would have gotten that slightly quicker. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. I don't have to click all the way over for Explore. Challenges have an additional screen that you have to go through. Explore has 1 less screen. Oh, there we go on 2. Oh, there we go. We're gonna come close. Gonna be very close. There's that. Just to clear the board some. I probably didn't even need to bother with that. Oh, it's so close. Come on, rush it. Go, we gotta get it. We gotta get 4 in a minute. We're so close. Come on, timer. Stop moving. Oh no, I misclicked. No! So close. Okay, I'm gonna keep doing this until we get it in a minute. 4 in a minute. It will happen. Okay, we're gonna keep doing this until we get 4 in a minute. Well, we need to farm up anyways, but if nothing else, it'll at least make it so we go even quicker. Okay, let's go try this again. Let me just... my eyes are still like half asleep. That's never good. Okay, anyways, let's get back into it. And where's the button? And begin. We will get 4 in a minute. Oh no, it missed. Oh no, it didn't miss. Good. We're covered. Keep spam click. Get an array. That's bad. Too slow. Hopefully the rest of them will go nice. Without any hiccups. Come on, I need to get a really nice board. Next 2. Oh, the miss! Oh, okay, we're not gonna get it this minute. We're only gonna get 3 or something. Yeah, this is so easily 3 per minute. Like, ridiculously easy. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen an Explore team actually able to win in 15 seconds like that consistently. It's pretty much doing it. Actually, it's more like 20 seconds consistently. Though it can do 15 seconds most of the time. Or around there. Maybe off by a second or 2. Oh, come on. What's with all these horrible boards when I'm trying to time it? It's getting much better boards this morning. Oh, I missed the skip button too many times. I wasted like half a second to a second. Let's get another array down. Very nice. Get the... Come on. I keep clicking that too early too, which makes it bad. Well, that was actually slow. We're almost at... We almost made it in time though. Come on, if we get it immediately, we might have a chance. Oh no, I misclicked. No, I double misclicked! Wouldn't have gotten it anyways. That would have been close actually. Would have been off by like a few seconds. Yeah. 7 seconds off. We'll get it. We'll definitely get it. Oops, I clicked too early. Hello, Mehmet. Welcome. Also, hello, Nagatsu. I will check that in 1 second. Sorry. I wasn't looking at chat. Let me just finish this 1 minute thing. I'm too adamant about getting this done. Trying to get trying to get 4 wins in under a minute. But yeah, I'll go check your thingy in 1 second. As well as anything else that might have been said. No, we missed. Okay, I might as well just check it now. Yeah, just go too slow. Never mind, we'll just go check it now. Anyways, what did you say? For Purple Guild War, what would be better than Rock Troll, Asha, and Furnace Elamagrim? That seems pretty solid. That's not exactly what I use, but it's really, really similar. What I normally use on most of the days. I sometimes use a Herdmaster there. Actually, right now I'm currently using a Herdmaster there. Just because I prefer it for the cleanse, for freeze, and stuff like that. But, yeah, I don't know really much that's going to be better than that for Purple Day. I still did want to change up my Purple Day team. I haven't really decided on what that's going to be. Mainly because there aren't really other alternatives that can really work. But, yeah, that's pretty much what I use for my Purple Day, for the most part, Nagatsu. If you happen to have it, I would just stick with that, to be honest. Can I try Cabarrus, double Elspeth Penguin? Wait, CB. What's CB? I have no clue what a CB is. Let's see. Oh, so hello, Daniel. Oh, double Daniel. Nice. He doesn't have mech. Yeah, we can't use mech right now. So, we aren't able to do it with that. Mech wins in about the same speed as what we're using now. Okay, well, let's go test this. It's just we can't use mech when we're farming up other hero classes. Let's go test this. Trying to get 4 wins per minute right now. It averages around 3. But it is technically possible for us to do 4. Oh, we already failed some. You know, this might be more gold than PvP. I might need to test this at one point. I never really thought about that. Could you imagine if we could actually gain more from exploring this quickly than we could from PvP? Because of how annoying the meta is right now in PvP. Because the meta for Explorer is always the same difficulty, for the most part. It's just what you would use would slightly change. Come on, need to get this immediately to have a chance. Oh no, I misclicked again. I think we got it this time. Oh, so close. Almost. No! It was like a minute something off. So close. Oh, Crimson Bat. Crimson Bat with double Elspeth, was that? Why would you use double Elspeth? Or did I read that wrong? Where'd it go, Vangor? Where was your team that you just suggested? Where'd it go? I literally just saw it. Crimson Bat, Elspeth, Penguin. Oh yeah, I've tried that before. I wouldn't really advise that in PvP. It works good for Explorer and challenges and stuff. I guess you can get away with it in PvP. Be a little bit annoying against a Scion. Oh, I can't do it over suggested team. I need a second suggested team slot. I might need to replace that eventually. Like, get rid of my Explore team, or move it down somewheres, but make like a double suggested team slot for when we need to shift stuff. Let's see. What do I have that I don't need that I could just scrap it over? Probably this one. We don't need this. But yeah, we'll go try it again. We have definitely ran this in the past. Crimson Bats. Double Peng. And the else. And of course this does work for Blue Guild War Day, though I would not recommend doing it for Blue Guild War Day. Because you can get countered pretty easily with this team. Double blue. I don't know if there's a slightly better banner for that. Won't really matter much though. Double blue is perfectly fine. Alright, right off the bat, go kill our penguin. Sorry, penguin! And that gives us our damage. And now we do that one more time and then we win. Problem is doing it one more time to win. Because anything could happen between then. Like a random Scion. But there we go. That ended up working pretty well. Unfortunately, it doesn't always work that well. And for Guild Wars, it's generally better to play it a little bit slower, but safer. Because if we find something that has the higher HP, we're actually finding someone with pretty low HP, though. We'd be able to double shot this team, too. Oh, yeah, we'll go into this. We'll go mess around with it again. Okay, so right off the bat... am I missing anything? No. Actually, you know what? Do I take a skull? Because the board's pretty bad. Board is still pretty bad. Oh, wow, double skull. Very nice. Well, we're still going to go for it. Go, penguin, go. Yeah, we missed. That was to be expected. Ooh, that hurts. It hurt our penguin. Luckily, we can Elspeth that a little later. I'll throw that down. Oh, it is going to survive slightly. Not much I can do about that. Oh, the agile. That's not good. But yeah, but stuff like that, because you don't have any way to summon it with this team, which would end up lowering your Guild War score by quite a bit. Oh, it looks like I'm killing them with skulls, apparently. That works too. And what else we need to move around? Skulls, go. Nope, didn't get it. That one I did though. Wow, we just ended it all with skulls. I'll take it. Very nice. And let's go grind the last little bit of our wins. I still need to get 4 in a minute. I am not stopping. Even if we get 250, I'm not stopping till we get 4 in a minute. That has to happen now. Wait, let me go do one team real quick, just so it sets my team back to default. So that we don't have that delay. I believe Techni ended up joining a bigger guild for whatever reason recently. He does like doing that, going to really small guilds and going back to bigger guilds. But yeah, I don't know what's up with him at the moment. Because I know he ended up abandoning the previous guild he was in. Okay, let's go time this. Would you say this team is good? Using it at the moment in PvP and seems to be working a treat. Gorgotha, Famine, and Furnace Dawnbringer. Sounds decent with Bard class. Sounds really good. And it's pure yellow as well. Yeah, that sounds perfectly fine. What's up with my nose right now? It's like all stuffy. Let me see. Could be from the weather. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, that almost... almost everything on my table over there ended up falling. Yeah. That was a fail. Well, that was a lucky save. Almost everything on that table that I have next to my computer ended up falling. I grab out like one thing and then everything else falls afterwards. Okay, let me reorganize that some. Okay, I think I fixed it mostly. For the most part. It's gonna have to be good enough. Fail. Anyways, let's go time this. Okay, anyways. Yeah, that was almost a extremely epic fail. Well, the tissue box fell. Nothing else actually fell, though. That was important. There's nothing breakable there, so I guess it wouldn't have mattered if everything fell. It just would have been annoying to clean up. Oh, we're ahead. Okay, we're ahead. Let's keep it going. Come on, we can get it. We can get it. We're on par to be able to get 4 this minute. We got this. Oh, very nice. Got the luck. We're ahead. Oh, we are so ahead right now. Wow, we actually got it. I think we got it. As long as we don't miss right here. It's 4 in 1 minute. We got it. Go, 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 go. Don't misclick. Got it, got it, got it. Click, click, click. Got it. There we go. We finally did it. I don't have to be so paranoid now about it. We got 4 wins in 57 seconds. Yeah, 57 seconds. Well, let's say 58. But it was under a minute. There we go. Success. Okay, I can stop the timer now. We already know what we're going to be doing. Wait, I have multiple open? How do I have 2 of them open? Click no. Anyways. We finally did it. That was worth it. I didn't even realize you could ever even win that quick. 1 win per 15 seconds. That is absolutely insane. Did Techni start his own guild so he always wins at Guild Wars? Yes. To get the EXP? Yes. That is exactly why he made his own guild. Was because he's the highest level in the game and he's trying to stay the highest level in the game as well as farming levels. And the meta for farming levels is actually making your own guild and then just winning Guild Wars every single week. So you perpetually have the 100% bonus EXP. Because that's basically the only surefire way to ensure that you do have the 100% EXP forever is to make your own guild and then just win Guild Wars constantly. Because it's the easiest way to make sure you win. If you end up joining a larger guild, most larger guilds will lose at least 1 or 2 of their Guild War days, if not more. So generally, it's a better idea just to make a brand new fresh one where you'll easily be able to crush all of the newer players around you, since you'll obviously have a much better account than them. And they would basically never win against you because you would be a maxed out account against like level 50s and other stuff like that. So you don't really ever need to worry about losing for the most part. You just end up winning. And especially if you're the only person in the guild, while they might be able to outpoint you, they wouldn't actually be able to ever beat you because even if they have like a level 300, a level 300 generally is not able to beat out a completely maxed out player. Anyways, let's keep grinding this. Not with a timer anymore, but let's go and get the last little bit of wins we need. It obviously will not take us that long since we can win 3 to 4 times per minute. I know, those poor lower levels. What's also pretty bad is the devs of the game on some of their other accounts, the ones that they kind of use for testing on the main servers, some of them are like level 50 with like maxed out accounts. So there's going to be like a newer player that comes and sees them at some point. It's like, oh, no. So yeah, there actually has been a complaint about that on the forum before. I think maybe like 2 different posts. I know at least one post ended up mentioning it because their guild is the Sparkle Ponies and it's in like a very, very low bracket. But like everyone in the guild is very, very high for their level because they of course can just make infinite resources onto their accounts. So, yeah, they have really ridiculous accounts for their level range. And because their guild is so low down, it ends up crushing everyone around them. I'll go throw that down. And that's the same thing that Tech9 is basically doing, except for his own benefit to gain EXP. You just lost against a level 300 player in 3 turns on the first Guild War. Lots of fun. Yeah, it can happen. There are level 300s that have really good teams. Not all of them do, but some of them do. Yeah, this is ridiculously quick. Thank you whoever suggested this. I know it's a kind of premise that has been around, but I don't know why I haven't been using it. I've been sticking with the Bombot team without the correct class. It was still winning. It was doing around 2.5 wins per minute, which is nowhere near the 3 that it could be doing. This thing is like consistent 3 with chance of 4. It's like a 3.5 per minute instead of a 2.5. And it doesn't even require the hero class to be able to get that higher rate either. Oh, I thought I misclicked there. It actually got it. Nice. Really wish there was an easier way to go through the screens though, instead of having to constantly click through them like that. It's been something we people have suggested for a while now, but they've never actually implemented. Like the ability to stay on the screen that you were literally just on when doing things like explore challenges and stuff like that. They have not implemented that though. It would be really convenient and nice if they did though. We'll see what happens in the future. Oh, there we go. Nice little team wipe. That was you? Oh, thank you then, Max. Salty had millions of gems at one point. Yeah, I think she did that to the account that she streams on every Monday when she does it. Definitely knows. But yeah, she had she ended up giving herself like a ridiculous amount of resources. Also, I still don't even think she unlocked Soulforge yet on her account. I mean, not Soulforge. I mean, Dungeons. I don't even think she unlocked Dungeons yet on her account. I know the last few streams she still hasn't had Dungeons. I don't know if she has yet, though. Maybe by now she has. It only takes an hour to unlock Dungeons. Even less if you have better troops. Like if we were using this against it, it would take nowhere near an hour, that's for sure. It'd be lucky if it takes 20 minutes, maybe even 15 minutes. Yeah, this definitely does not need a hero class, that is for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of good Explorer teams. Many of them are hero class dependent now. This one definitely isn't. Most of my favorite ones are, though. Which is annoying, because then you actually have to have the hero class set. Really wish hero class switching was free. We tried getting it. The best we could do is lower it to 1-day timer instead of 7-day timer. Yes, it used to have a 7-day timer on it, which was way too high, obviously. Oh, let's go get the raise down, get that going, throw that down, get our splits, and down it goes. Skip all that, and we're almost there. It looks like we have under 50 to go, which at 3 per minute, that's what then? Like under 20 minutes then. And once we unlock the weapon, I guess we'll give a redeem code as soon as we unlock a weapon. The redeem code doesn't give a weapon, but it's a redeem code. That'd be funny if it did, though. Okay, let's just get a Rowan cast. Get that down. And nice little team whip. Move that down. Get our thing. Wow, that was horrible. Why is it starting to do so horrible now? Getting extremely bad luck. Even with bad luck, though, it still does over 2.5 per minute. Yeah, actually, I might need to start considering doing challenges instead of explore. The way that they have the buttoning now, even though the battles technically would take slightly longer in some circumstances, depending on what we're using, the amount of time you save from the button positioning, hey, nice, another arcane, is quite convenient. Because when we're doing explore, we could just double click. We could just click explore and then click again, and then boom, we're in. When we do challenges, we have to go click challenges, click over to the challenge, and then click fight, and then we're in. which brings a whole nother screen that we have to go through, plus you have to move the mouse. Well, this, you just double click and boom, you're in. It goes a lot quicker. And that would save about 1 to 2 seconds every single time. So it'd save a lot more time if they just brought you back to the screen. Let's see. Like, when you keep doing Explore, it should bring you back to literally just a screen where you click to go to battle. Kind of like how PvP does. PvP is currently the only screen that really does that correctly. PvP and Arena. Every other screen does not. Like, this is the screen right here. That after... Oh, yeah, that screen. Oops, I should have stopped there. Forgot there was another screen after. But that the team where it shows the actual... The screen where it shows the actual things that you're battling is where it should bring you back to after you've completed a challenge or to a explore battle. And we'll just wipe it. There we go. Yeah, this screen right here. Every single time it should just bring you here, and all you have to do is just click, and then you go in. Oh, throw that down. Wow, I don't know why we're getting such bad luck all of a sudden. A little decent even with the bad luck, though. This should still work even without our 10%. Or at least in late game it will. I don't know if earlier on. But we have literally every single piece of bonus that she could possibly have. But yeah, it should still work without 10%. And if not, then bring the sirens back out. That's actually one of the whole reasons why I even used sirens in the first place. Was to get the poke damage. And it also works really well for cleanup whenever you do need cleanup for a specific battle. Hey, Celestial. I would have much preferred the Arcane, but I'll take it. We already got quite a few Arcanes from this. I had like 85 this morning, and we're up to like 92, 93 right now. So we've been gaining quite a bit from doing this. Let me see. I was at 85 this morning, and we're at 90 something, 93. So we've ended up gaining 8 in that time. So it looks like by the time we max hero, we'll have about 9 or 10 of these trait stones gained. Which means we've almost gained... That's kind of funny. In trying to farm the wins we need for the new hero class, we've almost obtained all the arcane trait stones we need for the new hero class. That's kind of funny. So yeah, if anyone still doesn't have the arcanes for it, just simply farm up Broken Spire the entire time. And by the time you finish your 250 wins... You could potentially have just gotten all the trait stones you needed to actually level up the class itself, which is kind of funny. That is pretty convenient. I didn't actually think about it like that, but yeah, 250 wins is not all the wins you would need, but that's about 50 to 75% of the wins that you would end up, or the trait stones that you would end up needing. 50 to 75% whenever a new hero class comes out. And then the rest you would just have to do either by just simply having it, or by just keep doing it a little bit longer, or any other means, or waiting for the event week, or whatever else. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I never thought about it like that. Because yeah, by the end of this we would have gotten 10, and we only need 16, so that's how much percent? I want to say 65. I don't know what the exact math is on that. It's not too relevant. Because it's pretty random. It's about 1 in every... Well, technically, we should be getting an Arcane in about 1 in every 16 battles. But it can vary quite a bit. And sometimes it feels like it's a lot less. Also, we haven't done math on it for a while. I don't know what the exact data really says as far as the current drop rate for Arcanes. I know when we came up to it at one point, it was like 1 in 18-ish, around that general ballpark. Because it's a 3... No, it's normally a 3% chance, but then it goes up to almost a 8% chance when you're doing it with an Explore. You have 1,150 Celestials? I don't doubt that. And you probably have over 10,000 maps and a bunch of other really, really high resources. I will never have it that high. Especially since I have a lot of diamonds laying around that are likely going to start going into troops soon. I don't even know what I'm going to be throwing into. I'll probably get one Fairish Ra, because I'll show it for a video. Because I know a lot of people have been waiting for Fairish Ra, so I too will get a Fairish Ra just to kind of show the obtaining of a Fairish Ra from the Soul Forge. The big achievement. I'm pretty sure like half the game right now are waiting for Fairish Ra to craft because of just how valuable it is. But yeah, I kind of want to do it just so we have 4 because we can. But the other thing I mainly want to do with all my diamonds thereafter is, since I'm basically going to have every mythic as soon as it comes out, simply from the amount of resources we have accumulated, I mainly just want to start throwing diamonds at things I need legend-wise to get them all to mythic, because I'm still have quite a few gaps here and there that I need to go and close, and Soul Forge is the only convenient way that I'll be able to do that. That, or if they ever switch the event keys, that might also work. Hey, you don't have that many. You definitely have quite a bit of literally everything. Actually, there's some resources that you might literally have the most of anyone in the entire game. I would not be surprised on that. Also, we almost have the new weapon. We're almost there. The grind is almost over. So it actually wasn't that long of a grind. Mainly because of how quick this actually wins. Yep, the misclicks are real. I misclicked that like 5 times. Even clicked on the other tab by accident. How many wins do I have on mech class? I don't feel like it's as much as some other classes. I'm actually curious which class I have the most wins on. I believe it's Archer class, because I used to use that a lot in the past. Either that or Sorcerer, because those two used to really, really be good. Let me see. I'm kind of curious now. I'm going to go through every single one. Well, I can pretty much guarantee it's not Warlord, not Knight, not Warden, not Priest. Archer is 5,574. 4,180. So 5,574, right? Whatever this said. Yeah, 5,574. And 8,124. And that's definitely my highest then. Yeah. My Mechanist class at 8,124 is currently my highest amount of wins on any class. Yours probably says like 20,000. Actually, probably even higher than that. Probably almost 100,000. Yeah, I haven't even broke 10,000 on one yet. We haven't even reached the 5-digit mark. Yeah, we'll go through that then. Yours is more than 100k? Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Oh, gosh. Well, we know what you're doing then. You're running the Bombot thing on Explorer, though that's exactly what I assumed you were doing. Yeah, Bombot is really powerful. I even asked them on the first week it came out, will Bombot be nerfed? And they said no. They definitely should have rethought those words. I was like really confused when I saw the troop come out. It's like, yeah, this is definitely getting nerfed. And they were like, nope, we have no plans on it ever getting nerfed. It's like, oh, okay. Well then. And now it's used by literally everyone in Explorer. It's not really ever viable for anything other than Explorer, because it's super bad in Guild Wars, and it's too risky to use in most PvP situations. But for Explorer, it doesn't really matter because they're so weak that you just get it basically a free one-shot. It's also the lowest mana cost for how much damage it does. I think it even has the highest damage to... it has on turn 1, I believe it has the highest damage to mana cost ratio in the entire game, which is quite insane as well. And it's a common. They can make it a mythic, and I would be like, yeah, that's a pretty legitimate mythic. Only 31,944. Wow, 182,000. That's even higher than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like slightly over 100,000. Wow. That is very high. You crafted Abby this week? Yeah, Abinicia is pretty nice to have. I still use her on Yellow Guild War Day. I've been trying to stay away from her a little bit, mainly because I've been finding Famine to be ridiculously annoying with it. Or, you know, against her. I don't know why I just took those 2 extra turns. We could have gotten it without doing that, but oh well. Wanted to play it safe. Oh, it wasn't enough damage. What is this madness? Luckily, we could just array tap if we happen to have the mana for it. Alright, we're almost there. The grind is almost over. We can go switch to the dragon class now. Or, I mean, we're already dragon class, but I mean, test the weapon. Yeah, this team actually wouldn't work without the 10%. It's not going to be enough damage without that extra 10%. I'll need to keep note of that, though, whenever Rowan does get another buff. See, this is almost more consistent than Bombot when it actually does have that 10%. Okay, get that down. I think we only need like 10 more wins. Let's see. Oh no, we need more than that. That's more like a 25 right there. We're almost there. Yep. Rowan, boom. First. And then it goes. We'll go check in about 10 more battles. Once the bar looks like it's almost on top of it. Just so we have a number count so we don't have to keep checking. Then again, I would kind of know as soon as we see the little flashy thing on our mail. Because that'll mean we got the new weapon. That'd be the easiest indication. Your archer only has 17k on it only. And you don't remember when you last had it. So, wow. Even that's ridiculously high. Yeah, I think total across my 3 highest hero classes, it's only around like 20,000 or so. Total across all 3. Though a good majority of those are PvP, I don't do an excessive amount of explore and challenge farming. Or at least for the most part. Mainly because I've already done most of the farming I'll ever need to do, and I don't bother farming EXP, even though technically we are farming EXP right now. But that's just a byproduct of us trying to get the new hero class weapon. Ah, come on, how was that not full mana? Also, why did I go for the longer cascade? And I could have gone for the quicker one. Not like it would have made much of a difference. Saved like half a second if I would have went the other way around. But speaking about not EXP farming, we're about to gain an EXP level. I mean a level. An EXP level. We're gaining a level in experience. What is up with this board? Where's my last little bit of mana? Oh, wait, blue! Could have just taken the blue. Oh, no, I couldn't have. Okay, that's why I didn't take the blue. Duh. It's kind of blocked by an Elspeth. Very good, he didn't kill the thing. Or damage it, which would have made it not kill. There we go. Alright, let's go see how many wins we need. Just so we know the exact count. Let's see. We need 17 more, so let's start keeping track of that. So now we need 16 more. Yep, that was a fail. Move that down. Move that over. In there. Now we need 15 more. Getting really bad boards for the end. You might as well not even keep counting. We know it's close. Oh, we got a flash, but that's not the right flash. Oh, it's us gaining a level. I didn't even notice we gained a level. I knew we were close. I didn't even see that we got the final little XP there, though. Oh, there we go. Yeah, only a few more minutes and we get the new weapon. And we'll go mess around with that now. Get past that. Back in. Hello, Joe. Also, that reminds me. I need to go, shopping today for a card. My, dad's birthday is in a week, and I need to make sure I ship out the card soon, or else he might not get it in time. Almost forgot about that. I'm probably going to be heading up there for, Probably around New Year's. I still don't know exactly yet. I really need to go get the ticket soon. But it's basically going to be my first vacation away from this channel since I've basically started doing it on a regular basis. I might still be able to still do it down there. I'm not 100% sure. But if I'm not, it's going to be like a 6 days of me not doing anything on this channel. Gasp. That or could have scheduled uploads or something. Maybe I could do that instead if I do know for sure I'm going to be out. So maybe I'll go try planning some content ahead of time for that. We'll see. But yeah, sometime later in December, gonna be out for the holidays. Back in New Jersey. And they finally got rid of Chris Christie. Maybe it's time to move back. Let's see. We'll go throw down Rowan. And back to explore. 24-hour stream once you're back? No, I could never do a 24-hour stream. I could do a 24-hour multi-game stream. I could never do a 24-hour stream with Gems of War alone, though. This game does not have that much replayability in one session. That would be too hard. I would have to do it between, like, a MOBA of some kind, this, and maybe, like, RuneScape or something. But yeah, it would have to be across multiple games. For me to be able to last 24 hours of streaming straight. Let's see. We're gonna move that down. For that. Get a Rowan. Darkest Dungeon would work too. I still need to go get the DLC thing for it. Forgot to go get it at Halloween. But yeah, we will be revisiting Darkest Dungeon in the future. It's just I've been kind of wanting to start up Puzzle Quest back again. To do it as a series this time instead of a stream. We'll still probably stream some of it. We'll probably stream the more grindy stuff. And the video themselves will only be the actual content of the game. But yeah, I've been wanting to revisit Puzzle Quest. Especially after the Bard class literally just came in 2 days ago. For any of you that haven't played Puzzle Quest, or at least the DLC for the Puzzle Quest, because even if you played Puzzle Quest, you might not have actually gotten the DLC thingy. But the DLC of Puzzle Quest 1 had a Bard class, and it was a yellow-focused class with a blue as a secondary, which is kind of funny, because that's exactly what Bard is in Gems of War. They basically just took Bard from Puzzle Quest and replicated it in realistically within Gems of War, because Bard was a yellow-focused troop with a secondary of blue. That's exactly what it was in Puzzle Quest, and everything it did was support, which is exactly everything that a Bard does, which is kind of funny. Even the weapon is full-blown support with various buffs, and that's exactly what the Bard does. It gave a bunch of various buffs, many of which were unique only to the Bard class itself. So, yeah. They basically just replicated it for the Gems of War Bard, which is kind of cool. And it was my favorite class from that game as well, the Bard class. That and the Warrior, or the Warlord, whatever it was called. Let's see. Well, we'll go to move that down. Get yourself a Rowan. Whoa, that didn't even kill them. What is this madness? Whoa, that wasn't even full mana. What is this double madness? Well then. That's not good. There we go. Try for #1 PvP again? That is never going to happen. I can guarantee you I'm never trying for #1 again. Ever. Not even going to remotely attempt it. Currently, #1 is 70,000. I would have to play 14 times more than I am currently playing right now to be able to do that. Well, actually, it's probably more like 10 times because most of my play I actually do on Fridays and Saturdays, and a little bit on Sunday. But Yeah, I'd have to do currently 14 times more than how much I currently have done to be able to do that. That is not happening. I can guarantee you that is not happening. Also, I am really surprised that the number that we're down is still exactly the same. I guess they are right when they're saying that there are quite a few people that do like the new interface, because it hasn't actually affected the population of the game at all, which I actually do find funny. On the Steam side of things, the population like crashed, but as far as the actual population of the game itself, it's basically the same. So apparently a lot of people don't actually hate the new AI. I still hate it. Oh no, I'm starting. It's starting to grow on me. I just wish some of it was still visually better to see. Like this board still hurts my eyes a little bit. The new board that they have. Really wish they would just get a completely solid background and not have the other thing around it. Like I don't mind it around the edges and stuff like that. But behind the board, you can't even see it anyways. Just make it solid. It's so hard to see. That still bothers me. Alright, well, let's just go get the array there. And just throw that down. Also, I do miss the borders. Like, why get rid of all this border? Made the card so cool. Hey, we got another arcane. I've been needing more of this. If you win, you'll join Dragon Peak again. There is no way I would win Guild War. I mean, win PvP like that. That's just too much time to have to invest into it. It currently takes having to play upwards of 8 hours a day in order to get number 1. I think it might even be over 10 hours a day. I'm not fully certain. I just know it's a very, very large amount of time. I know at one point you basically had to have around 20 hours per day almost to be able to do it. Which, of course, is really hard to do. Pretty sure most people that actually do leaderboard like that are playing on mobile so that they can play it like wherever they're at any given time. Would make sense. Highly doubt most of the people that normally get on the leaderboard play exclusively on PC only. Pretty sure they're a mix of PC and mobile, or simply purely mobile. Where to move, where to move. Go take that down. Win and wipe. And is that our weapon? Oh, I kept doing it over the fact. There we go. Oh, let me go change my resolution real quick. I need to get a nice screenshot of it for the video later. This will make the stream look weird for a second. But I need to get a nice screenshot. There we go. And mail. And Dragon's Eye. I don't really need a screenshot of that, but I'll take a screenshot of that too. And that's why I need a screenshot of for the thumbnail. And there we go. Sweet, we got the weapon. Stretch. Okay, so let's go and click that again. Click out. Let's go fix this resolution now. And let's go use this new weapon. Bring that back to 720p. And move this to corner. Move that over, move that over. And, oh yeah, I did say when we get the weapon, I'll go hand out a redeem code. Let me go do that. Let me go find that real quick. 1 second. Let me go get the redeem code. Where are my redeem codes? They're in here somewhere. Found them. Let's just go down the line, get to the next one, copy that. Boom, mark it so we know we used it. Boom, save it. Open the game code section. Put in everything we need to go do. Get the link ready. And put that there, put that there, put that there. And we're good to go. Okay, so let me go find the place where it is in all this interface. And then we'll give out the first code of the day, and then we'll have another one a little bit later on. Let's see, redeem code. I should have the correct copy paste right now. Yep, there we go. There's the code. Let me go get it into chat as well, so you can just copy paste it as well as the link. Let me see, is everything good there? Yes, everything's situated. Move that to the corner. And let me go copy paste that into chat right there. And there you guys go. There is the code as well as the website to use it, gemsofwar.com underneath game code. And yeah, we'll have another one a little bit later. And that gives the normal reward. You just go into the website there, gemsofwar.com underneath game code, or just click on the link there. Go under your settings and you can see where your invite code is. Just use that, whatever yours happens to be. And then use the code below, and then you'll end up getting the reward, the normal reward as usual. Let me go claim it. And I'm not a robot. Click redeem. And oh wait, what? Unable to find a user with the valid code. What? Okay. Take 2. What are you doing, code? Okay, is it code not working for anyone else? Didn't work? Okay. Salty, stop giving me faulty codes. Why you do this? Okay, round 2. Let's see if this one works. Did it work for anyone, or is it just not working for some people? Okay, everyone says too many characters. Oh, did I type the wrong one? Wait. Or did she give me a code that was literally 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, she gave me a code that was 11 long. Fail. Okay, well, round 2. Come on, Salty. I'll go do that. There we go. I would make them myself if I was able to, but I'm not able to. Only they're able to make codes. Okay, round 2. This one. 10 something something PK. Let's see. I'll go get the link and everything for this one. Is that one 10? Let's see. There you guys go. Okay, let's go try this one. Hopefully this one is 10. I didn't actually count yet. I assume it's 10. Put that in there. Put in the code. I'm not a robot. And redeem. There we go. That one works. There we go. That one now works. The one I just posted. I did. Okay, yeah. And now that should be correct. That one should work. Success. Fail. Also, let me fix this real quick. It's gonna bother me if it's not perfectly right there. Wait. Oh no, I moved it. I hate when it moves like that. I need to lock these down. There is a way to lock them. Like just clicking on it will move its location. There we go. Okay, I fixed all the tabs. I fixed all the everything. Anyways, let me go and go claim the code. There we go. And that gives the normal reward now of 2 gem key, or I wish. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And let's just see what we get from the 1 gem key. And a watcher, you were useless. So, yep, we didn't get anything, apparently. Rip. But anyways, let's go use the new weapon. We, of course, spent all the time getting it. Might as well go use it now. That was kind of the whole point in getting in the first place. So, is this weapon viable? No. Probably not. But, we're still trying it nonetheless. Dragon's Eye. I am so tempted to use this with Merilif. Just because it just seems like they work so perfectly together. Merilif, and like throw one other thing. Is there a blue, yellow, purple? Yes, there is. Amnesia. Go. Oh, it's a Daemon too. How perfect. Oh, that is perfect. Wrong hero class though. But, yeah, let's go test this. Normally you don't use Merilif up front, but we have Amnesia, so I think it might be fine. And we use a +1 red, +1 something else. So I guess a red-brown. Where's brown? There it is. Red-brown. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. Probably gonna fail miserably, but I want to give it a try as our first team. Just to see what will happen. Let's see. Well, we're gonna move that over. Move that down. Take every red we see. Take the yellow to the red. Ah, we didn't get a drop. But we'll get Merilif up. And now we can start going crazy slowly. There we go, nice. Now we get another one. Oh, come on, how did that not hit enough brown? Okay, well, we'll go explode right now then. Actually, might have been better to do green there. Oh well. Let's Go transform one of them. There we go. One of them's now a baby dragon. Oh, so what's the destroy difference? Okay, this eye actually does destroy a lot more than the other one. Not to mention it's gaining even more from the hero class itself. Interesting. Oh, I should have amnesia'd there. We're gonna die, though, due to how much damage he's doing. Ow. 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 Well then, that didn't quite work out, now did it? Also, he's about to transform. That's another slight problem with this, too. Baby Dragon's not horrible. It could potentially be really devastating in many battles. Wait, he doesn't have trait on his Baby Dragon? Interesting. I forgot about that, too. That could be a slight benefit, though. The fact that people don't even have the Baby Dragon upgraded, possibly. Yeah, definitely upgrade your Baby Dragons then if you haven't, because some people might be running this weapon now. And out of any transformed thing, it's probably the one most people are going to use. Oh, it doesn't really come in with many traits, so I guess it doesn't really matter that much. You do want the Ascension, though, and the leveling, just because that does make a bit of an impact on it, as far as what's going to come in as. Oh, so welcome, Vicky. Oh yeah, the code's only for PC Mobile, unfortunately. Hey, ssaszix, but we'll go take our revenge. Okay, so that didn't quite work out. But yeah, let's go try something else with Dragon Eye. Let's see. Maybe Scorpius and just start buffing it like crazy? I could just use dragons with it too. Too bad there wasn't a troop that boosted based on all dragons, including allied and enemy dragons. That would be really convenient. What else could we put with this? I need a dragon soul for sure. Let's go build a full dragon standard team with it. Dragon soul, KrissTigger, and now we just need a yellow. And what yellow shall we go for? Okay, this is everything we have to choose from. Quaddle, probably not. Though I'm kind of tempted to do it because it's about one of the only real good board controls we have. There we go. We're doing it. You know what? We could actually just use Dracos if we're up against like backlines that can like devour us. So we'll go with that. KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, wrong banner though. Did we go red purple or did we go all in? I'm gonna go all in. +2 red, +1 purple. I mean +2 purple, +1 red, -1 yellow. I don't think we really need much mana for the Quaddle. We'll just kind of let it sit. Yep, and as I do that, we get so much mana for him out immediately. Of course. Well, we got our Crystallize, got a little bit of mana. Taking our Skull. Why is he using Scorpius first slot? That is like the worst location to use him. Especially since someone could just use a single Scion to counter that completely. There we go, very nice. Will we even really get to use the... That's the only slight problem with this eye with a dragon team. I feel like it would almost be better using like an archer class or something with it and not even bothering with like all dragons. Because the problem with dragons is everything in dragons is full AoE. And generally you don't want to transform something when you're running a full AoE team. You want to transform things when you're running a single target team. And dragons don't really have single target for the most part. Actually, I didn't even use that once. Good job, Eye. Good job. Yeah, we would need a single target team. Maybe even like a Ferris Raw team wouldn't be too bad, so we can get the single targets, get the team down to like 2, transform both of them to Baby Dragon, then like instant win. But, yeah, I feel like it has potential. It just doesn't really work with dragons, surprisingly, even though it's made to be a dragon-like weapon. Which seems odd. Dragon Cruncher doesn't count as a dragon. He just has dragon in his name. Yeah, we'll go take the purple there. Get ourselves a dragon soul now. Aww, he ruined it. He ruined it. How could you do such a thing to us? Oh, we got most of our mana back. Go move that down. Go move that up. Get a KrissTigger somewheres. Yeah, we'll do it on blue. Ah, you got so much green and skull and every value. You got all the values. I'll go move this. Come on, luck. Got it. Nice. And just move that up for the crystallize. Oh, never mind. He's stunned. I was wondering why I wasn't getting crystallized. Yeah, he's kind of stunned right now. That would be the case. So we'll go throw this down on brown. Hopefully get a nice lucky Quaidle and then we'll be good to go. Come on, purple again. Ah, brown. Of course it would do the color that we just removed from the board. That was the one color I needed it not to hit. 1 in 6 chance, and it goes for the exact one we needed not to do. Again, did we even use eye once? Not really coming into play. So the funny thing is Quaidle is. I was actually expecting that to come less into play, but it's actually coming more into play. Oh well, we'll go see what we can do in here. Problem is we don't really get an instance where we can cast it with full AoEs. Doesn't really make sense to try using it with it. Despite that being what all dragons basically are. It's a really weird weapon choice to have for a for dragons. Yeah, Herdmaster is really, really fragile. He's a really nice first slot, but he dies way too quickly in most situations. Upset's not the one I meant to do it on. Like right here, if we do that, that just made him stronger, not weaker. Oh, wait, does it automatically bring it in untraded? You know what? It might be. Because I really highly doubt that 2 maxed out players both had only a level 12 common baby dragon. Maybe they made that change now that it does that. It didn't used to do that before. It used to come in at the level of that, but it didn't used to come in with the ascension and traits like none. Interesting. Okay, that's not too bad then. The only problem is by the time you get the mana for it, you've already gotten less value out of the convert, at least when using this particular team with dragons. Or really just about any team with dragons. Okay. What do we need here? We need a lucky blue to a skull. Very nice, exactly what we got. Oh no. I think we lost. Oh, we got one down. And now famine is gone too, so that's good. What do we get up right now? I guess we'll take the brown, sure, why not? To do his little thing. We'll go take a brown to start getting his mana back up. And once we get a brown surge, we'll be good to go. And he's finally going to get his ability first for once. Or he might. We'll see in a second. Yeah, we'll take blue. Oh, wait, no, that gives him yellow. Aww. Oh, double all, triple all. That's not good. All the alls. Oh, we're back down to 0 mana again. This rate might just be quicker killing them with skulls, gosh. Okay, we just need a little bit more mana there. There we go. Nice. So we go throw this Dragon Soul down. Also, anyone just getting here, make sure to use the redeem code below. Should still be active. And we'll have another one later on in this stream. Oh, that's not the color I meant to do. I meant to hit blue. Gasp. Well, at least now KrissTigger basically has full mana from this. Yep, there we go. Oh, we still didn't get to use the baby dragon. Okay, 50% chance. Got it. Wow, that actually does have some potential. Look at that. Famine countered with a single... Oh, we could also counter out that. Okay, do your roll again. We need brown. Okay, nope. Didn't do it at that time. But, yeah, we need him converted so we can stop reviving. That'd be great. Nope, didn't get it. Yeah, we did. There we go. I have converted them all into baby dragons. Oh, that's hilarious. You know, we might need to try doing that. Let's go make a team where our whole goal is simply to make the entire enemy team baby dragons. I'm not trying to win. I'm just going to try to get their entire team to be baby dragons. We need to do that next battle. Nope. Right back to baby dragon you go. That's great. Yeah, I could definitely have a lot of fun with this weapon. I'm not sure how viable it'll really be, but it has this potential. That's for sure. Oh, it's gonna baby dragon again. Wait, you came in with like the exact same stats. It's a level 1? Interesting. That's pretty high stats for a level 1. Okay, well, we could take the yellow there and hopefully get some kind of color going. Okay, we got some brown. That doesn't really help us. Does not help us at all. But we could just take a skull in this match. That was a really strange battle, but down it goes. Is there anything good in event... Wait, what's happening with the load? Why is it taking so long to load? Is there anything good in event keys this week, or should you save them? Hello, Y8C, welcome. Is there anything good? Let me see. Today is Silverglade, or this week. So yes, if you're on PC and mobile, it is definitely worth it, since you can get a KrissTigger. So if you don't already have a KrissTigger or a Mythic KrissTigger, this is the week you can get it. You can also end up getting a Queen Aurora as a Mythic drop. The chance of getting her is relatively low, but if you do end up getting her, that is pretty lucky. And you'll be able to start using her for mana generation. That's actually her right there. She gives all other allies a bunch of life, barrier, and creates 10 gems of a chosen color. But yeah, she's not too bad. Not really worth going out of. It's mainly KrissTigger you would need to get. KrissTigger is one of the biggest full AoEs in the game. Has a summon, has boost ratio, has board control, has stone skin, has passive mana gains. It covers pretty much a little bit of everything. Is it your imagination or is ssaszix really weak? Yes, ssaszix is really weak. He does have a few potential teams that he's okay with, but he is considered one of the weakest troops in the game. Though there are a couple teams that he's okay with, but for the most part, he is pretty bad. He's mainly used for really, really quick mana generation. If you're looking to get like a full team of mana up. That's about the only thing he's really used for. It does give a little bit of a magic buff too, but it's pretty trivial the amount of magic that it ends up giving to your allies. Okay, so new plan. I want to go and... okay, this might be the game side. I'm pretty sure this is a game, not me lagging. Loading. Come on, game. There we go. Had a little loading bar thingy. But let me go take this revenge real quick with a normal team. Or what even is considered a normal team these days. I guess hero 4 times dragon? Sure. Ugh. That's what I get for waking up too early. Let's see. Go move the purple over. Go throw a rag down. Move the blue down. Get the red over. Get a nice dragon soul down. And no, wait, he just drains. Well, we could just take the purple. It's not full mana though. And another drain. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, that's not good. He has a double drain now too. We might lose our revenge chance here. Yeah, he's starting to get too good of a start. Way too good of a start. Way too good of a start. Yeah, basically I have to go for that. So he'll move around. Ooh, might have a chance. Take the purple, go into a red, go from there. Now I want to try something else with the new weapon. I just didn't want to use against this because I wanted to try getting the actual revenge win. Okay, we still have the alignment. Nice. I need that to go down though, and it should. He's hit enough skulls. Good. Very nice. And now we can just throw a black manacle. And it does look like the comeback should come through. Let's see. You've had guild mates say they are experiencing constant pauses in the game. Yes, I have been noticing that too. Okay, so it isn't just me. Okay, so it isn't just me. That's fine. As long as it's not just me, because I didn't know if it was just like my connection being weird all of a sudden or something. But yeah, like that. It must be something on their server end or something. It's acting up. Yeah, it has been doing that as of the last few days. I guess we'll go over for this. It doesn't really matter too much. Let me go over place out my team and see if we can get some kind of weird convert team. I really want to try something really strange. I want to go and transform their entire enemy team and see how that will pan out. Let's go do that. Let's transform, instead of doing what we normally do, where it would basically be us making a full team of baby dragons and then using that to build a team. Essentially what we're going to be doing now... my bad. I think we're going to be doing now is making a whole team of their team being transformed into baby dragons. So let's go get Apothecary. What loops with Apothecary? I know there's something. What uses brown that creates green? Oh, Farstrol. Duh. Farstrol. Wow, we have a lot of the same mana though. But Farstrol, Apothecary, and I guess just a guard just so we cover colors. And that covers everything except purple. And then we can go purple banner. If I can find where purple banner is. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is, Kraken. And that will give us +2 brown, +1 blue. I wish Apothecary was first slot there. You know what? Maybe I will move her. You know what? No. I need that entangle and stuff. Okay, so we'll leave it as... Oh! I didn't mean to use that team! Uh-oh, goes... Oh, never mind. That was the right team. Okay, for a second I thought you switched to the wrong team. That would not be beyond me. Let's see... we don't have alignments, so we'll go just take that. Come on. Well, actually, we have it on green, but obviously we don't want to convert out the green. Ooh, very nice board. Okay, we can make this work. Double the greens. Oh, you know what? Before we do, actually, yeah, I'll cast this first. We got one baby dragon. Let's just go get 3 more. The goal is to baby dragon literally his entire enemy team. Okay, still only one because it can't hit the same one twice or multiple times. Okay, I assumed it would happen, but oh well. Just gotta keep casting then, since it can recast the same one. Alright, so we'll go throw the greens down there. Our extra turn, throw the Apothecary at something. And gotta make sure I keep cycling the ones I end up removing as well. It's gonna be pretty important to do here. So we'll go and throw down... let's see. Yeah, actually we'll go for it. So we'll go for this, throw that down again. And now we have 2 down. Also, what's going to be annoying is having to re-kill or re-transform the ones that already have slight mana. Oh, that could have kept there. Oh well. We're up to 39 remove. We're almost going to be able to remove the full board by the time this battle ends. Wow. Every single time we keep extra turning, we end up gaining so much more magic on it, which is kind of nice. Too bad it's not actual damage that he does in any way. Speaking of that, I think I'm going to go damage him right there. And can we get Apothecary down other than on green? Doesn't appear to be. We'll go move that over. Now we get it on yellow. Very nice. Go down to yellows. And get that down. Still only 2. Keeps converting out that back slot. Really likes that back slot apparently. There we go. We got 3, though one of them died, so technically we can't get 4 anymore. So we'll go throw that down right there. But we can still get 4. I mean 3. There we go. We did it. We made their entire enemy team baby dragons. So that's what I wanted to do. Completely pointless, but we did it. Success. There we go. The inverse of doing a 4 times baby dragon team. We made the enemy a 4 times baby dragon team. And then one-shotted it. Really strange, but hey. It's the job done. Okay, let's go. You know what? I'm just gonna throw Krakens at it. If in doubt, throw Krakens. Gosh, Krakens. Very strong. Oh, I thought it was extra turn. Never mind. Let's see here. We'll double the green. We'll go throw that down. Take the other one. What else? What else? Take the green to blue. Let him take a skull poke. He does get to drain there. He gets another drain. And yeah, we'll take blue, take the other blue. Hopefully he doesn't interfere. And we'll take the green over. What else do we have to move? Skull. Do we bother? Yeah, I guess so, because we need the entangle just to make sure he can't do anything. We'll move that over. Take a huge amount of reds. We don't really need the mana, but of course we need the extra turn pokes. And then we'll just do that into a double. Baby dragon OP. Baby dragon for the win. Oh no. It be a famine. I don't think we have a way to work around it. Doesn't appear to be. Yep, there it goes. But now all we need is one last little poke for, there we go. Down it goes. And then we'll just move that down. Get ourselves the last little bit of mana we need there. And what else? We'll double the greens. Oh, that wasn't really much of a double now, was it? Oh, we will take purple, throw a Kraken. Ah, will we not allow us to do anything? Oh yeah, we'll double purple. Should give us the ability to do something. So throw that down. Get yourself the kill off the Devour. And now we just double green, get the damage down from the extra turn. And just get that last little bit that we're going to need to close the gap. Too bad he wasn't burning or something. I could actually kill him off the burn from the after effect. Oh wait, we could do that. Oh, and now we can actually kill him just normally with a skull. Sweet. Yeah, well, we'll go move that over. And throw down the Kraken. And there we go. Is Death War, Tesla, and Elma Grimm a good team to use? Yeah, it seems okay. A little bit of a weird combination. A little bit too high at mana cost, though, I do have to say. Never mind. You do need one mana generator other than just the Elma Grimm on that team. A little bit too clunky. But yeah, you need more mana generation than what you're using on that. Yeah, new hero weapon. Definitely really funny. Has its purpose. Though you would really need to use basically single target with it to really get it down. Let's go try a single target team of some kind. What do we actually can run? That would make for a pretty good single target. Sakima. You know what? That actually wouldn't be too bad of an idea. The enemy's already running Sakima. Us also running Sakima would be kind of cool. And it would end up closing that gap that we need. So yeah, I think we are going to run Sakima then. Let's go run some kind of Sakima team. Let me go try finding one first. That can actually fit a Dragon Eye. Wait, no. She converts browns. Never mind. That won't work. What would work then? We kind of have to keep the Apothecary. It's the everything else that can change. What? You know what? Oh no, I kind of already like this as is, to be honest. I kind of need Guard's avatar replaced with single target, but what would we replace him with? Like, Moloch? There isn't really much else. A plague? Guess there's a few options there. What am I doing? I meant to click battle. Didn't mean to click team. Fail. Alright, we're gonna move that over. Take the brown into another brown over there. No drop over there, but we can go take a blue and then double the green. So we'll go double that. That, no! Why you miss? Why? Okay, we'll just move that. Not good. And move blue down. Take a skull, but not really worth it value-wise. Come on, double green, don't fail us now. There we go. Dude, we invested it all into double greens. There we go, and now we got it rolling. Oh, and we hit the right one. How perfect. It has that heat-seeking missile towards the full mana. Too bad that actually wasn't a thing. It automatically hits the one with full mana. No. That'd be cool if that was, though. Come on. Yep, come on. There we go. There we go. 2 down. Oh, come on. What? Okay, there. And get another Polycarry down. So we'll go through that there. Move that one over. And let's see. Throw that in there. Come on, I gotta keep clicking it and it doesn't even go. And then we could just go throw the... Do we even bother with another eye? Nah, I'm not going to. We're just gonna go all in at this point. No need to wait on it. Ooh, maybe I should have went for mana there instead. You know what? Let's double green so it dies. And then we can just Apothecary. And guard again. No need to throw the eye. Come on. There we go. This does not want to hit the little button. Not today. Let's see. What would you recommend for an Alchemist, Valkyrie, or Yali map team? As far as banner, are you referring to? Banner-wise, that would probably be a red, yellow, most likely, or a yellow blue, just to go super in on blue. But yeah, either a yellow red or a yellow blue. Of course, you already have the +1 off the Alchemist and the +1 blue off the Valkyrie. You're going to want to start getting the mana going as soon as possible, and then kind of going from there with whatever your core troops are going to end up being, which in that case is a Oriali and Mab. Speaking about Mab, let's go into the next battle. Oh, Mab maybe? Oh, sorry. My bad. I definitely read that wrong. Alchemist, Valkyrie, Oriali. What is that covering then? That's green, yellow, blue, red, brown. So you're only missing purple then. So you don't really need to cover purple. You'll have the denies. If you wanted to go all in, you could go Mercy in last slot then. To just deny out the purple even harder. And then you get all the manas. Fully traded Mercy last slot as a backline tank. That would end up working out pretty well. But yes, you can get away with Queen Mab. That would also end up working pretty decently. You'll want to make sure you do something to cover that last color, though. Just to make sure that it is indeed covering purple in some way, either via converts or anything. You don't want to do it by the summon, though, that she does. You'd want to actually cover in some way, if at all possible. That or set the banner to the -1 so you can utilize it that way. Alright, we're gonna move that blue over. Go take this other blue, get the doubling of the greens, and we can kind of just go from there. Get the apothecary down, get that going there, and move that over. Throw down the eye, and we do get the convert. Very nice. Go throw down a skull poke. And what else do we need to go throw down? I guess we'll go take the red into a guard. And from there, we'll try for one additional guard. And that will be the match if we can get it. Yeah, I do have to say, I've surprisingly been enjoying the Bard class more than the Dragon class. I'm actually really surprised. I guess the Bard is just that strong. I do have to say, this weapon is pretty funny. I do have to say, though. That might be one of my favorite weapons in the game now. Not because it's the best weapon, but because it's the funniest one. Alright, we need to get Apothecary down already. I'm trying to get one off an extra turn. At this point, I might just have to ignore that. So we'll do it on a blue then. He's going to get a couple good doubles off of that. That's about all. Never mind. He's just completely ignoring the fact we even did that. Maybe I should have converted the green or the blue. Well, I did the blue, but maybe I should have done the green, which is even more populated. Oh, whoops. Didn't realize we were frozen. Oh, he got frozen back on it quickly. Yeah, that's match. We lost. No point in playing that out. That is definitely going to kill us. Wow. Well, let's go back to the classic fours then. For the all-dragon team. Get that nice black manacle hit in. Get the Dragon Soul mana generation. Get the huge AoEs. Go from there. Alright, get a lot of yellows. Need a purple now. Get this crystallized and everything. We'll let him take the skull. He shouldn't stop us from this. Very nice. Get the Dragon Soul down. And see if we can get a KrissTigger here. Throw that. See if we can get a Shadow Dragon. That would help some. Very, very partially, though. Okay, yeah, we'll go and throw that down because it goes directly into our Dragon Soul. So we could just do that. And now we have a KrissTigger plus 2 Dragon Soul. So we'll go through that down. And that is matched. And that's how they're supposed to go. You can get max souls every single time as well. Very nice. That works. Hello, Tom P. Can you please build Gorgolfa, Guard's Avatar, Hero, Bard class, and Dawnbringer, Scorpius? Didn't we do that earlier? Different order, but same team. I could do that later. I want to make sure we do everything with Dragon class first, though. Because we can't just keep switching back and forth constantly. But, let me see. Haven't we already done that? Pretty sure that's my core team right now. Check the Guild War that we did yesterday. Oh, never mind. That's not the exact one. Where's that? No, never mind. That's a different one. I know I had one similar to that setup, though. Maybe I overread it already. Oh, no, I might have. But yeah, we've tried that exact team. I'll go try it again later, but I'm currently using the new Dragon class that came out today and messing around with that for now. But yeah, we can go switch over. I don't know. Maybe we could go switch over now. Is there still anything you guys want to see with Dragon class? Like as far as any teams or anything? I know we haven't covered an excessive amount. I will be doing a teams video for it either later today or tomorrow morning, 1 to 2. We'll try to get that out as soon as possible. But, yeah. The main 3 teams you'd really build out of it is either the I team, the pure 4x Dragon similar or exactly to what we're using now, and the other Dragon team would probably be Elma-Grim related. Haven't really tested much with that. The other one would also be with the new Mythic Dragon that's coming in the near future, but we need to wait 2 weeks before we can do that one. But that might make this class actually quite powerful then, compared to what it's currently used with. It's still pretty powerful on stuff like KrissTigger and stuff, but I kind of underestimated how strong gaining on extra turn would be compared to automatically doing it per turn, because most dragons do skip their turn due to the lack of board control. And they actually benefit a lot more from having like a trait similar to bards, where it automatically triggers at the beginning of a battle. While we are getting a lot of extra turns right now, dragons aren't always capable of doing that. We'll go throw that down. Oh, that was a miss, but he only has 1 HP. If only we would have gotten one more buff on something. Oh well. Oh, I should throw Dragon Soul there. We would have gotten free skulls. I mean, free souls. I just said skulls. Well, they both begin with an S. Close enough. Close enough. Oh, wow. Triple Warlock Valkyrie. I think he accidentally set his soul farming team for his defend. That is for sure. Wow. Well, easy battles, easy. I could have double purpled that. Fail. Now I'm going to have to waste my whole turn taking a purple now. Alright, well, we'll throw down Dragon Soul. Go from there. Nice little poke. Nice little double poke. Very good. And can we get a drop? A couple of them. We'll do that one. Very nice extra turn. That actually saved us there. There we go. Full mana again. Very nice. Extra turn as well. Very, very nice. The Shower Dragon. And as match. Oh, hello. Never mind. That's not a match yet. I was like spam clicking as if it was already done. That is not over. Until he goes down. Off his revive. This is what I'm always talking about in Explore 2. All those troops that do that are really annoying in Explore. Even more so than they are in PvP. Because they make a lot more of an impact on Explore as far as how much time they waste. Oh, I gained quite a bit of EXP today too, wow. Probably because I've been farming so much this week, gosh. Between all of the new hero class and everything. The Phoenix Draco. Also, there's a pretty cool Phoenix-like thing coming in the next kingdom. We're also getting, after that, some kind of, like, oh, what's that called? That one tropical bird. A Tropicu? A Tropicu, wow. A parakeet? That one really colorful bird. That has, like, reds and yellows and blues and yellow. Did I say yellow twice? But, oh, what's that called? That's gonna bother me now if I can't figure out what that's called. Yeah, I can't remember. That will bother me. Parrot. You know, it might just be called a parrot. Is it really that simple? It might just be called a parrot. Let me double check. Parrot, parrot. I didn't realize it was that simple of a name. Parrot, parrot. No, not the restaurant. A parrot? What's Parrot Bar and Grill? Interesting. Yeah, it's a parrot. Pretty sure it's a parrot. That sounds about right. They look slightly different. But I believe parrots are the right one. Aren't parrots a lot smaller than what I'm thinking of, though? Oh, no, parrots are right. Never mind. Yeah, it's a parrot. I have no clue why I wasn't thinking of that earlier. Not the slightest. Anyways, let's go Shower Dragon that. And that's pretty much match. Clean it with whatever. Toucan? It might be a toucan, actually. No, I believe it was a parrot. I don't even know at this point. I'm confused. I don't know birds. Need to study my avians. Oh, yes, Redemon. Sorry, I didn't see the second part of your question. But yes, Mab is perfectly fine for those three that you end up mentioning. That is correct. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a parrot then. Let's see, there's a way I could definitively say what it is. It's this thing. It looks like this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where did the parrot go? There it is. Let me go get it. Where is my show screen button? That's not my show screen button. Show screen button, show yourself. I believe this one is it. And yes, there it is. Aha! That one. What bird is that? Parrot. right? Yeah. Let's go with that. But that one was the one I was referring to. There's also a phoenix-looking thing coming and a few other ones. But, yeah, I have no clue where I ended up tangenting to a parrot from all of that. But, there it is. Or there it was, I should say. Yeah, that's a parrot. Whoa, what on earth was that turn? That's what I get for switching my tab for like a half a second. What just happened? Wow, please devour. Okay, we lost. That's not good. What is even the game plan here? If I take the red, he's just gonna get so much brown there. Ooh, very lucky right there, nice. Like, I might be able to make our comeback. We get really lucky though, on top of our already existing luck. Nope, doesn't look promising. Gotta take that and bait out the skull. Oh, come on, but then he gets all that. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this. We'll go move that over. I would somehow need a way to do enough damage to his first slot, which isn't happening. Oh wait, we can move that. Oh, you know what? It might happen. Oh, very lucky. Oh wait, lost our turn though because the other one's frozen. Never mind. Well, that's match. There's one chance. He doesn't use Corvash. Oh, he didn't. Now I need to devour. I didn't get devour. Is this still winnable? I'd have to ignore the fact that it can convert color right now. Okay, so far so good. Go move that down. And we get a skull. If we somehow win this, it's possible. I need to do something about that Queen Mab though. That's gonna be the hardest thing about this. Just dealing with the Queen Mab. Oh, yep, I have to skull right now somehow. That is near impossible. The only chance we really have is we take a, we lower one of these two down by 2 and just hope we get a double skull. Nope. Come on, Queen Mab, why you do this to us? We came so close. Would you say the new hero class is better than a Gorgolfa? No. I would not say that. The Bard classes, and it's even good with a Gorgolfa. But the new one that just came out, no, I wouldn't say this thing's better than Gorgolfa. Even if you do use it as a tank. It's only 40%. There's a big difference between 75% and 40%. Not only that, but it doesn't really serve the mana generation purpose of a Gorgolfa. There are very few really good mana generating weapons. Actually, are there really even any? Actually, there is one. You know what? There is one. Let me go test it with that one. Good point. There is one thing that this would be useful for, though it would be 11 mana cost instead of 5. But regardless, both of them are cheaper than a Gorgolfa. What is with these loading times? I clicked troops and now it's like stuck loading. What are you doing, Gems of War? There we go. I have no clue what's up with that. It's really annoying. Oops, not what I meant to do. But let me go and, also not what I meant to do. Edit team. Oh, wait, I'm already editing the team, duh. No wonder why. So let me go get the Mountain Crusher. We'll get that in there. Oh yeah, Mang wouldn't be too bad either. Oh, did someone mentioned Mang too, either earlier today or yesterday. That might have been what they were referring to. These actually would be okay with this class in first slot, with skull spam behind it and mana generation like an apothecary. Like we could do we could do like a Mang apothecary, something, and a skull spammer as our team. We could try that too. So let's go use Mountain Crusher with the problem is, what do we use it with? Well, I guess all dragons. So we'll keep it up with the dragon theme then. You know what? Let's build the team that we were using earlier. Dragon Soul, KrissTigger, Dragon Soul. I'm kind of curious because you said use it like a Gorgolfa. Let's use it literally like a Gorgolfa. Fortunately, we don't have something to cover yellow. We would be using the Mythic Dragon if we had it, but we don't have it. Let's see. Dragon Soul, where are you? Go get that guy. Oh, not what I meant to do. Why am I looking for Dragon Soul? I meant KrissTigger, where are you? And since we're not using yellow, at least we don't have anything getting minused on yellow, if nothing else. There we go. Okay, let's see what this can do. Wrong team. There we go. Mountain Crusher. KrissTigger, Dragon Soul, KrissTigger. Let's make it work. I would not really advise using Mang with Bone Dragon. They kind of contradict each other. I'd rather just use Keeper of Souls. Alright, we'll go move that over. Contemplating. I'll go move that. Move the other one. Get our purple crystallize going. Move that up. Get Dragon Soul in the turn. There we go. And ooh, Sakima, ow. Oh, he's almost already dead. He's already dead. Yeah, that's nothing like a KrissTigger. Oh, never mind. He's using Dragon Slayer. Really? Well, one of the few troops in the entire game that has Dragon Slayer. There he is. One of the more useless troops in the entire game as well. A Tall. Gotta be kidding me. He's got destroyed by a Tall. No, it's not that... Well, yeah, technically Golgotha is better. But that was because we got tore apart by something that was doing 2 times damage to us. That doesn't really count. This is a bad example of how the team would actually function. Because that would happen very, 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 very scarcely. Okay, let's try this again. This time without being against what we were just against. Anything without a 2 times damage to dragons. Wrecked by Tall, uninstall. I seriously should though, if we do get destroyed by a Tall. Okay, well, what's the game plan here? I guess I'll just take a simple purple. I want to try something more complex, but it looks like he's going to gain stuff from it if I do that. So let's move that down, take the grains. Take another purple, hope it surges. And yeah, we'll be good from there. So I'm gonna go move that up. Move that over. Very nice, very nice. And now we can go throw down a... I guess a... Oh, I won't get full value out of that. I'm still gonna go for it though. I'm gonna go move that over. Can we actually get our first slot up? He's supposed to be our mana generator and he's kind of just sitting there like, oop. Ooh. That's not too good. Also, this guy doesn't have cleanse, which is slightly annoying compared to the other one. Also, we're not even using him. It's barely even coming into play for whatever reason. That's really strange. Okay, well, let's try that again. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be worth it compared to Golgotha. We are getting a lot more damage on them, though. Because that's 1 more damage, that's another 1 more damage, and that's per cast. It's not like it's limited to only 1. Ooh, that miss. What's the game plan? I guess we just take a red? Sure. Get right over there. Get a Dragon Soul down. Get a KrissTigger, get a Crusher. And get another Dragon Soul, and that's pretty much match. Get another KrissTigger, and we're good to go. Maybe on yellow. Oh, no, looks like blue now. Now that they got rid of all the yellows. And that's match. Do it for souls. And that will cap us out. I guess it kind of works. Let's go try it with Mang. Not full dragon though. Do a Mang, Apothecary, something, and Skull Spammer. Oh, it would help if I go back to troops. Apothecary. Let's see. Mang, Apothecary. I don't know what I want to do for the other one, though. Keeper of Souls. Oh, if I can spell Keeper correctly, that would help. Keeper of Souls. And what do we need to cover the rest? Yellow. Oh, Nature Guardian, but that wouldn't really fit this team that well. Is there any yellow other than Humility that can create skulls? Oh, or Guardian. Or I might just have to use Nature Guardian. If anything else, at least it would give it our mana back. Oh, you know what? Even better. Let's go throw Cockatrice down. Use that as a disable. There we go. Okay. And we'll throw this down onto a green-blue just so we get super quick apothecaries rolling. Really strange team, but let's go test it with the new dragon hero class thing. It would only ever help himself, though, the buff that he ends up doing for extra turns. Okay. What do we need to do here? We need a better board. That's what we need to do here. A much better board. A much better board. Okay, well, there's our Mang. Actually, probably should throw Cockroaches first there. Do we still bother for it? No. Throw that down. Then we get another Apothecary. Then we get Keeper Souls. Then we start tearing through everything. And we got another Mang cast as well. So we want to go use it. And I guess we can clean up with it as well. We're gonna move that down. Ooh, gave it a lot of mana right there. We got the Apothecary. We don't have the extra turn that we could spam down though. But we might just want to pass our turn. Or try for it this way. Okay, that didn't quite work out. Did they even give us an Apothecary cast to do? No, it did not, surprisingly. Well, let's go just kill this one out just so we have one less thing to deal with. So we probably won't lose. Get that down. Get another Drain down. Get another Mang down. Get another Keeper Souls down. It has potential. Definitely has potential. Maybe I should have waited, gosh. It was so close to death already, but if this is extra turns, we're pretty much good to go. Yep, and down it goes. Ended up working okay. Yeah, there's weird lag spikes out of nowhere where it just like freezes the game. That is really strange, but apparently other people are having it too, so it's not just us. Yeah, it's definitely not that bad. Not the greatest skull spam team out there, but it works. It gets what it needs to do done. Feels weird seeing a hero class in first slot like that though, because it actually has mitigation against it. First time ever. Oops, wrong way. There's no other hero class has it. Technically, Mechanist class had it for a very short amount of time prior to it ever getting its current trait. When it first came out, it didn't have its current unique trait because they didn't have the client update for it yet. So they gave it Armored instead. So technically there was a hero class at one point that had a different one than just the standard, or you know, had like a mitigation option, but it didn't last for that long. This is the first one that has a permanent mitigation option. It's actually going to be staying on the troop, which is kind of nice. So we finally have that hole filled. I'll go throw that down for a little bit of damage. Take that down. That'll give us a Apothecary to cast. Looks like we can get it on blue. Let's see, does that open up Keeper Souls? Technically, yes. We could do it on purple or we could do it on brown. I guess it's more important for us to get rid of purple. So we'll go do that. Skull brown. We'll go move that. Go take another poke just to get us up. Oh, wait, never mind. We're taking way too much damage. Let me go and trap that. Very nice. Put that down. And mang it. Oh, did that skull just sit there? Probably. Okay. Well, let's just take the grain, throw in Apothecary, see what we can do from there. And if either of them get to close mana, we can just go throw it down. And that will be enough damage if he can live and get one more skull. A lot to ask from him. Do we even bother for this? I think I do, just to try getting more brown on the board so we can actually get an apothecary down. There we go. And now we can just overkill it with casting this. And down it goes. Have you given up on Feria, or do you still kind of play it? I kind of give up on Feria for the most part. Haven't actually played it for a couple weeks now. I do plan on revisiting it, but yeah, as of recently, I've kind of drifted away from it a little bit. I need to kind of do it. I don't know. It's a really nice chill game. I like to do maybe just for like a single battle. It's not really a game that I sit down and play for long periods of time. And to be, Gems of War is starting to become that to me too. Like a game that I can't really play for extremely long durations. Mainly because I've already played it so much that doing it for extremely long durations just doesn't feel the same anymore. Still a lot of fun. It's something that you need to do in small bursts rather than just like perpetually playing like non-stop. There are some games I can do that for that I would like never get tired of, but with things like Feria and stuff, no, I can't do it really with them. I still play Feria here and there. Yeah, I really do need to start streaming some other games too. Recently, it's basically just been Gems of War and the Sunday Stardew Valley. But yeah, we can start streaming more. I do eventually want to become more of a variety streamer than just Gems of War. It will always be a Gems of War focus, obviously, the channel. But I do want to start, as far as the actual streaming, start getting into a wider variety of gaming. What do we do here? We're going to move that over. Also, if I ever get it set up, I would love to start doing Nintendo games as well, streaming them. Some of the classic ones as well as maybe some more recent things. Let's see. What do we even go for here? Go throw that down. What do we even go for? Well, you need to go tier bar, basically the highest armor. Skull, I'm perfectly fine with him taking there. And see if we can just go take maybe a brown? Yeah, we're not going to reach that far. We'll just take that over. I really need to get a skull spammer. Apothecary is the easiest way to do that. So maybe I should be focusing more on her. Ooh, 102. That is a high hit. That we did not want to have to deal with. Skull, he's entangled, so we can kind of just let that sit there. Oh, of course he entangles right then and there. Well, that's unfortunate, but we should be able to get an apothecary down here. We'll get the apothecary, get that connected, get a keeper, get that connected. Ideally, we would have another extra turn. There isn't one. I think the game plan is skull, let him skull, mang, and then skull. Sounds like a plan. And now anything we do will basically win. And that's match for sure. We'll have way more than enough mana to kill him off of anywheres. And down he goes. You just bought a Switch? If Gems of War ever comes out on it, they might. It would be cool to play it on a handheld version format. Yeah, that would be pretty cool too on the little handheld thing. Switch is starting to get some pretty decent games. I've been looking up some speed runs of Super Mario Odyssey recently. That game has so many shortcuts, some of which the developers never really intended, but they did make it more open world. It's actually probably the best Mario game they've made in a very long time. Previously, my favorite prior to this would have been oh, what's his name? Why can I not remember? Seriously, why did I just brain fade right now? Super Mario Sunshine was previously my favorite, but now it is definitely Mario Odyssey. Even though I've never played it, but the gameplay looks amazing. Go throw that down. It's a lot more skill-based than the other ones as well. Move that one over. I am really bad at real-time inputs, though. I think MOBAs are about the only thing I do real-time inputs on decently. I've always been bad at, like, advanced platforming. Though Mario is a pretty casual platforming, but if you were to, like, speedrun it, it becomes ultra advanced. in something like Mario Odyssey, because there's so many movement tricks that you can do. Well, we'll go take that skull. Move that one over. That one up. Do I even bother manging? Manging. Let's see. Can we get Apothecary on this? Yes. Throw that down. Get a Keeper somewheres. Oh no. Did I cast Keeper before I knew I could actually get a cast? I hate when I do that. I like see a clump of stuff and it's like, oh, never mind. There we go. I was gonna say, if we couldn't get anything off that entire board, there's something wrong. Do I play The Witcher? I did not. Never heard of it. Oh yeah, I ended up playing the Wind Waker quite a bit too. And of course, Ocarina of Time, the absolute best. That's I still have to say, out of every single, I did not care for Breath of the Wild that much. It did not seem like something I would ever want to play. I did watch it because, of course, why not? But as far as actually playing the game after like watching a single playthrough, it's like, okay, well, there goes like all the value of the game because the gameplay doesn't really seem that interesting. But Mario Odyssey, it looks like it's actually has fun gameplay though, even if you have already seen it. But yeah, out of all the Zeldas, I do have to say Ocarina of Time is still my favorite. That hasn't changed. It was like one of the first ones, yet still my absolute favorite. Oh, I could have taken an extra turn there. I didn't even notice that. Well, let's go get this down on the red there. Get the convert down. Go throw down a drain on like this thing or something. Hopefully, it can land that extra turn as well. Oh, I didn't get it. No, it's bad. Especially since we don't have a mana generator or anything up to really throw down. I think I'm going to have to take a skull here just so he doesn't wipe it out. He's trying for it. Very close. Good thing I did go for that skull, or else that definitely would have been on the follow-up enough to kill it. So right here, we'll go for some yellows. Good thing I did not give it any skull to him right there. Trying to get this drain up so that we can cast it. Waiting a little while, though. Let's go throw down a Keeper. Can we get a really solid Keeper right now? Keeper on purple and go from there. I think that's the game plan here. We'll throw that down. Oh, wait, we haven't used Mang yet. That was actually a bit of a mistake. So we'll go and entangle this guy then. But at least now he can't do anything. Oh, come on, he didn't die. Well, at least he's still entangled. So maybe that was actually beneficial. So we'll go through... Oh, I can't do it on you. Stealthy. But it's entangled, so it'll get stopped there. We'll go through you. Get our browns. That gives us a Mang. I won't need it to kill it, though. We'll just do that. Will Mang kill Lancelot? Yes, it will. We'll go do that since we don't have any choice in target. That will probably kill our hero, so we'll just ignore the fact that it will. And just start going into other stuff. Oh, wait, that was not what I meant to do. Though, for some reason, he didn't actually kill it. So never mind, that actually worked out. We're going to take purple into another purple. Ah, he ruined it. No! That's weird. He went for the ability on that one, but didn't do the other thing. He killed it the first time around. That was weird. I'll go take a couple skulls, and we should be good to go from there. Oh, that nice double skull out of nowhere. What do we need? We need to basically Cockatrice. You know what? Cockatrice should probably be second slot on this team. I have no clue why I have it in third right now. Also, this team doesn't really seem to be working out that well to even begin with. But, yeah, the order could use some adjusting as well. But we'll go take the purple there. Get yourself a Keeper. Yeah, that should be way more than enough. And down it goes. Let's see. Why are there so many useless troops in Gems of War? I have no clue. Ask that to the devs. Yes, there are a lot of useless troops in this game. Like 90%. It has over 400, but only about 10 to 20%. More like 20% are viable. Everything else is 100% dead content. Because the 20% that is good is so much better. There's basically a 10% category in this game that is so ridiculously good that it makes everything else bad. There's another 10% that is usable, but not as good as the top 10%. And then there's the other 80%, which is so outshined by the 10% that they're basically pointless to ever bother using, realistically. So yeah, I have no clue why they didn't like that. They could literally spend like 2 patches just completely rebalancing everything. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that... it's not because they're weak, per se. Like, there's still plenty of, like, other troops that are, like, weaker. But it's just because there's so many things that are so strong that anything that isn't also similarly as strong as them is just useless. Also, why is with these loading screens? We've been having that happen all day. Those really, really long load screens out of nowhere. Like, for example, where's the bat thingy? I just saw it. This little bat swarm. Like, this bat swarm isn't bad, but relative to Crimson Bats, Reality, Dracula, stuff like that, it's never going to get used. What's another one that's kind of like that? Well, I could just use any of these kind of example, I guess. Like Archon Statue, there's already another troop that is stronger than it, yet it's also weaker compared to the meta. So there's Archon Statue, which is basically never used by anyone other than extremely newer players. Then you can eventually upgrade that to Dark Monolith, which is basically the same thing, except it's twice as effective. Yet even this is weak compared to things like a Humility, which follows the same kind of set as that, where it might not be the damage per se, but it has the whole you take damage, you gain a benefit kind of aspect to them. But you gain such a bigger benefit from a Humility that there's really no point in running the other two. Not to mention, if you're looking for actual damage sources, you can find much better damage sources than those other two as well. That can also have tank capabilities, like a KrissTigger, for example, which is basically a 4x Dark Monolith. It still has Stone Skin, and then we upgrade to 4 hits instead of just 2. So it went from a 1-hitter to a 2-hitter to a 4-hitter. That still does the same thing, plus has even more effects, plus a summon, plus board control, and just does so much more. But yeah, there's a lot of instances of that where there's so much dead content that gets created because of it. Yeah, Sacrifice is another example. There's a lot of things that like do single target, but none of them are better than Elspeth. Because Elspeth. She's just so insane with how much gems she can generate. Plus she has Empowered, so she gets it immediately. Unlike every other one that has a form of Sacrifice, which takes at minimum, like 1 turn delay, if not more. Well, we'll go take Blues. Oh, that's bad. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, I think this goes in the correct order. Well, we're about to find out. It should cleanse, then give us mana. Okay, good, it does. Sweet. Okay, so we actually don't need to worry about Silent One silencing us on first slot. Very nice. What do we do from here, though? Also, I forgot to switch them. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was really dumb to put it in that order. I don't know why I did. Let's see. We'll take the green. Again, we don't have to worry about it silencing. So we'll do that. Get an Apothecary on pretty much anywheres. That gives us Keeper. Red out on blue. Oh, we didn't get a Mang yet, but I guess it won't matter because we actually ended up getting everything back. So it works out perfectly. So we'll throw a Mang here. We'll throw it on Famine because Famine. And now we'll just go crazy. Blue? Oh, sure, we'll do it on blue. Just so we can regenerate our mana here off of that. Oh, if that would have missed, that actually would have been the match right there of us losing. Luckily, we didn't. Oh, do we not have any kind of drop for manas or anything? Wow. Okay, well, we'll go move that over. Get a kill there. And can we go Mang for cleanup? Yeah, way more than enough. 25 damage, that'll kill it. We can also just Skull Poke it. Wait, do you only gain attack equal to the armor tiered? Yeah, so we'll just do that then. And then we'll do that into a Mang. Or is that not enough damage? No, it is not, unfortunately. Yeah. Well, we'll go through this and then we'll go and drain him. And hopefully that'll give us the mana we need for Mang. Nope, not even close. Luckily he does not use brown. And all we have to do now is basically bait out a skull from him. And we'll be good to go. Or just cast Mang, that works too. And down it goes. Use Mercy with Maul for what team? What do we think of Great Maul team? Great Maul, Valkyrie, Apothecary, Keeper. What's the Valkyrie for? I don't think you need a Valkyrie just to feed an Apothecary. That's a little bit overkill. Everything else looks nice, though. Yeah, I think that's just a little bit overkill. Well, I guess that would work, though. Oh, no. It's too high of a liability with Krakens out there. Because you're going to lose your Keeper of Soul. And once you lose your Keeper of Soul, you lose basically your entire team in that situation. At least with this, we can keep draining it down. To at least have some kind of disable for it. Also, let me go give out the other redeem code. Hopefully this one works, since she didn't give me another 11 one. That would be a fail. But let me go give out the other one real quick. Save that. Go put it into this. Invite code. Boom. The code. Boom. Put that right there. Double boom. And there you guys go. There it is in chat. And let me go put it below me as well. Oops, I should have copied that first. I need to make sure I always copy it below me first. It saves about a few seconds. It doesn't save that much time. Oh, let's see. Redeem code. Boom. Throw that in there. Nice. Get it centered. Wrong. Space. Location. There we go. And now it's centered. And let's go see if it actually works. I'm not a robot. And redeem. Success. Okay. So that gives the normal reward of 2 treasure maps. Where'd it go? 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. And let's see what we get from the 1 gem key. We end up getting a winged bison of uselessness. What was I about to go do? Oh yeah, the Great Maul version of this team. So let's go test it. Great Maul. Valkyrie. Don't really suggest using a Valkyrie, but we'll still try it because if nothing else, it gives us the easy way to go Apothecary. So this allows us to now instead go a double brown banner to go all in on our Great Maul. So that is going to make it hard for our Valkyrie to actually get mana. We'll see what happens here. But it will allow our Apothecary to go even quicker. And we'll see. Oh, we could have Kraken bannered. I guess that wouldn't have made too big a difference. Alright, we got Valkyrie already. Wow. I think that was pure luck, but we'll see. Okay. Apothecary that. Get a Great Maul. Oh, that fail. Oh, there's our anti-luck. There's Keeper. There's 2 skulls on the entire board, though. Which is not ideal. Oops, there's Valkyrie being a not +1 troop. I'll go move that over. I need a not Valkyrie to brown. Or Keeper of Souls to brown. Or Keeper of Souls to blue. There's too many things we have to worry about. Can we Apothecary something that's not blue? Yes, green. And red. That should do red. Problem is we have nothing to throw these. Oh, there we go. Well, I guess we gotta do blue here. And then get our mana back. Pick that up. Put that over. Get another Keeper down. And we'll do it on brown because that'll be overkill. And there we go. Down it goes. Yeah, it works. I'm just not a huge fan of the Valkyrie there. But it does indeed work. You got your second Scion. Any good reason to use 2 of them? No. There's never any team ever that uses 2 Scions. 1 is the most you ever use, and it's generally in first slot, fully traded. That's about the only time it ever really gets usage. Yeah, some Goblin teams can be really, really good, particularly under AI control, which is why they sometimes seem like they're actually decent. Yeah, Kraken, I mean, Goblins were the meta in the past, quite a bit. It's why we said when that one event came around that made Goblins really OP for like 3 days when it came back. We were mentioning it's like, oh no, it's the Goblins are back. But yeah, Goblins back in the day were as common as you would see Krakens around. Because they had not only were they the best extra turners in the game at the time, and basically some of the only ones at the time, they also had a weird glitch where if you used a extra turn board control while simultaneously also obtaining an extra turn from the board itself, so a extra turn from your ability and an extra turn on the board, you would be able to stack invisible extra turns, and it was the only way that you were ever able to do it in the history of this game. But you could basically just keep stacking turns on turns on turns until you basically stacked yourself 20 free turns or something, where you could take 3 pairs and it would still count as an extra turn because you stack so many turns on top of each other. But yeah, you could use something like a Goblin Shaman, and if you triggered a 4 times green simultaneous to him doing his ability, which automatically gave an extra turn, it would stack an additional one into its queue, and then you would just keep stacking more on more and more, and your turn would never end, ever. So yeah, Goblins used to be like that. It's kind of like Krakens now, except they actually end eventually. Let's see. Sometimes. Sometimes they never stop, and the Krakens like to go forever as well. But you know, it's not like what it was before, where it literally would go on forever once they got a certain amount of stacks. What can we even throw here? I guess we go for Apothecary on green. The problem is our mana generator doesn't actually feed into our other mana generator, though our Gorgotha, I mean not our Gorgotha, our Great Maul does. So if nothing else, we can kind of hope that that hits the yellow. Unfortunately, it's not hitting the yellow. Speaking about not hitting the yellow, I think I might use Keeper of Souls on yellow, which is probably a bad idea. Come on, Keeper of Souls. Where's your other mana? Use that last little bit of mana. Oh, extra turn right there. Nice. We'll take that off the Browns. We'll throw a Keeper on green. No. Blue, also no. Red, yeah. We'll go through all the colors. What else we need to throw down? You know, maybe I should just throw that for damage instead. Oh, never mind. It's not going to matter. That was enough damage. Can I show a Goblin team? Sure, but form a Goblin team. Well, I guess we'll just go for the classic. Or not the classic, but the new overpowered one. Actually, it's not overpowered anymore, but it's still strong. It's Nobbin Brothers, Double Fizz, and a Grapple Pot. And banner, probably blue-purple. Pretty sure blue-purple. And we'll just go with that. And we basically just spam the Fizz, start getting them to explode, and then we just win. Hopefully we'll get a good cycle on it. Move that over. Just need one more little bit of mana, and if we can get the explosion, we'll be good to go. Take the extra turn over there. Maybe we can get him to explode as well. And that is not an explosion. Come on, explode. There we go. Ah, we didn't get enough mana though. Oh, I should have taken the extra turn first. Fail. I hate when I do that. Always throw the extra turns first. Very nice, very nice. Not much of a loop there, but still getting a nice amount of damage, if nothing else. Don't die, don't die. Come on, do explosions. Blues, purples, purple. There we go, double fizz. There we go, nice. Very nice. And that's pretty much match. They also reduced most of their attack because of him. Hey, he finally exploded. A little late though. You exploded as the final kill. It's not when you're supposed to explode. It's supposed to explode as your very first cast. Ideally. But yeah, that's basically what pure Goblin looks like these days. What it used to look like was, actually, it used to look like triple... there was one really funny team. Triple Goblin Shaman with green slime. Sometimes the green slime in first slot if Skull Spam wasn't going to be used against it. But there was a time when that team was almost invulnerable because of how much it could loop. Or invincible, I mean. What do we move? None of these are used for mana generation. Really only worth using the mana generation ones when we're first starting out in the battle. We keep getting unlucky and not getting any near each other. Come on, explosion. Let's get lucky. Very nice. Okay, let's get it going now. Please explode again. Very nice. Okay, we got this. That's what it's supposed to do. That's the optimal of what this team will do. Very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much this team in a nutshell. And that's match. Oh, nope, not match. It got to revive. Not that big a deal, though. Oops, I should have taken the thing first. Fail. Oops, double fail. We ran out of explosions! Okay, we'll take the skull. What else, what else? We'll take the other skull. And he better not revive again. This team is really bad at picking up scraps. I was trying to bait him. There we go. Nice. Oh, he kind of got a loop, but then it failed. We got it, then it failed. Probably bad idea using this against a Queen Map team. Can you show us a good Bard team? Oh yeah, I can go show good Bard teams. How good though? Because most of the really good Bard teams are extremely expensive to build. Yeah, I'll go show a Bard team. We'll have to switch to Bard for the rest of the stream though. Does anyone else want to see anything with dragons before I switch over? Oh! I need to go do the video later. I'll need to switch back to... Wait, what's today's color? I need to double check that. I don't want to have to spend like 200 gems today. But yeah, go check yesterday's, last night's video. Or the Bard video as well. But we found a really, really funny one, which I believe we did last night. Which is probably the one I'll be sticking with for now. It's pretty expensive though. It's Gorgolfa, Guard's Avatar, Hero using Prismatic Orb using Bard class, and Scorpius. Extremely expensive, but the strongest team I know of that uses Bard. And it has a 21.5 mana average, which is ridiculously high. Now, I'm waiting until this thing unfreezes. Oh wait, I didn't see that you were not frozen to begin with. Never mind, it's only her that's frozen. Oh, why did you get the magic? Like the worst one to get magic on. Whoa, look at those numbers though. Those can get quite a bit done. Did it stick green? Yeah, apparently. Ah, he got value though. Okay, well he lost his turn there. We're frozen on both of our fizzes. But we have everything else. Oh, we're also entangled on that though. Fortunately. Ah, he keeps getting too much freeze. Luckily, it's at least staying on like the same few troops, if nothing else. Okay, well, we got a kill there. Wow, they're actually almost dead already. Wow. When did that happen? Come on, get full AoE damage. Or explosion. There we go. Finally, the one time I actually want you to do damage, and you actually do it. Is it worth spending gems on event keys? Yes. Assuming that there's a good drop within the event keys, and this week there is. PC Mobile has KrissTigger in their drop pool. KrissTigger alone is definitely worth getting at least one copy of to spend the event keys on. Generally, you would be able to get one within 50. It is currently the only legend within the drop pool, so if you were to go and open up some event keys, you would most likely end up getting yourself KrissTigger within 50. It's not a guaranteed chance, but a very, very high chance that you would end up getting one. And KrissTigger is this thing over here. Has nice full AoE damage, really, really strong. One of the strongest troops in the game right now. Deals damage to all enemies. It's boosted about a 2-to-1 ratio. Removes a chosen color from the board that gets boosted by his damage. Or, I mean, his damage gets boosted by the number removed. And it even has a summon, which works really well in Guild Wars. Has pretty decent mana cost. Not too high, not too low. Has immune to Entangle, so you don't need to worry about that. Has Stone Skin, so you can basically use it as a perfect frontline tank. And it ends up gaining mana passively. So even if you're blocking KrissTigger on every single mana, it can still accumulate mana, which is something unique. Basically, currently only to KrissTigger. KrissTigger is the only troop in the game that can automatically basically gain mana without actually gaining mana. Of course, anything can get the enchant on it, but KrissTigger is the only thing that enchants itself automatically, or even at all. I believe it's the only ability in the entire game that even, or the only trait in the entire game that even enchants, if I'm not mistaken. Because there's only 5 things. Well, I think there's 6 if you count weapons. Yeah, 6 because of that. Or 7, actually. Well, I'm not going to count weapons, though. So there's basically only 5. There's Asha. There's Elven Bard. Well, there's Asha, which does it to a random person on your team, which can do an extra turn. Elven Bard to a select person, no extra turn. To a random person, no extra turn. To a select person, no extra turn. And KrissTigger is the only one that does it automatically to itself and very easy to extra turn it. So yeah, it's been one of the reasons why KrissTigger ends up getting used so much. Some of the other ones may get used quite a bit too if they ever make things similar to KrissTigger, in that they're automatically able to basically give themselves their enchant. Because getting an automatic extra turn enchant is a huge difference between wasting your turn to do an enchant. It's one of the reasons why Bard's weapon is kind of average, But if Bard's weapon gave an extra turn, it would be one of the strongest weapons in the entire game. That's kind of the whole difference between something like that. Honestly, I would have preferred that they gave an extra turn, but made it like a much higher mana cost, like 15 or something. Even though that's 5 higher mana costs, the extra turn on it would be so much worth it to automatically get 3 crystallize onto your team. That would be really, really good value. Not to mention an extra turn cleanse to all. I believe that would be the only extra turn cleanse to all currently in the game as well, which would be cool. I don't believe any of them automatically do. I know that there's quite a few extra turns that can extra turn all that are really common to get extra turns. Like, for example, Herdmaster is normally going to get an extra turn. What's her name? Mercy is normally going to get an extra turn, and a few other ones, but it would be cool to have an automatic one, just to kind of break things up. Yeah, KrissTigger is definitely one of my favorite troops too. It's definitely really far up there. Really effective, strong, and decent to use. What do we go for here? So many colors I want to take, but they're kind of traps. It's a trap. All the traps. So many traps. Alright, we'll just move that over. Looks like we're going for Fizz first. Come on, luck. Got it. Could have been a bit more effective, but we still got it nonetheless. Come on, luck again. Didn't get it. Come on, luck again. Got it. Come on, look one last time. Didn't get it. I should have used it first, but I had no way of knowing that it would have done magic. Come on, luck. Stop reducing their attack to 0. It's already 0. Move that over. Come on, Fizz. You got this. Explode. Very nice. Damage. I did not need you yet. What do we go for here? How much of magic do you have? 59? I guess we'll take that. That's a lot of damage. Oh, never mind. That was team wipe. Oh, didn't realize it was that much damage. Oh, wow. Thought something was gonna live there. Yeah, I got the dragon weapon already. We've had it for a while. I just haven't done a video on it yet because we've been streaming. I'll be doing it later tonight. It'll be up. It has potential. You have to use it with a single target team. That is for sure. I tried doing it with dragons, doesn't work. Tried doing it with full AoE, doesn't work. Tried doing it with a bunch of other stuff. Even skull spam. I think the way to go is some kind of single target team. I still haven't really discovered what specific single target team that will be though. That's something I'll still need to experiment more with before I actually post the video thing, going over it. But single target's definitely the best way to go with it. You basically reduce down the enemy team to only 3 or 2 troops, and then you just transform them all to baby dragons, and then you win. But yeah, it has potential. Definitely has potential. Has a bit of board control, has a bit of mana generation, has basically all the core things that you kind of need to really make things work. Yeah, Bard class comes from Pan's Veil. The new Dragon class comes from Pan's Veil, gives Bard. Dragon Claw gives the new Dragon Guard class thing. And they cry when all the baby dragons transform into dragon souls, and then they all spawn million times. Yeah, that's the only really bad thing, is baby dragon is not necessarily the best thing to give your enemy as a transform. Because that can then just transform into a completely gigantic troop if you don't deal with it quick enough. But yeah, it's really not that weak of a transform. In some instances, you could even help your enemy. Not more often than not, you're not going to, obviously. But yeah, it's definitely not the most effective summon or transform that you could do, which might be one of the reasons why it's 100% chance. Because more often, or I shouldn't say more often than not, but quite often it's not going to be that effective. Okay, can we not kill him? Thank you. Oh, I forgot the Hunter's Mark. Duh. Completely ignored Hunter's Mark right there. But we don't actually need him to win. He just helps winning. He's not a necessity, though. We'll throw that down. Throw that down. Get another little poke. Very nice. I think he's our bad luck charm. Wow. We're getting all the perfect luck when he's not on our team anymore. Wow. What is this madness? Oh, okay. We finally broke it. Oh, well. Oh, I should have taken the purple. Fail. Could have actually gotten that for free. Oh, we could actually lose now. Please end your turn. Please end your turn. There you go, finally. Ah, okay, yeah, we might lose now because of that mistake earlier. Yeah, I don't know if we can keep up with that. Especially after that giant spider is about to come. Come on, explosion! Stop doing useless things! Yeah, Fist Bang went from best troop in game to like almost useless after they did that nerf. She's still useful, but she's way too luck-based now. When she does get lucky, she's nice. Problem is when she doesn't. And normally you need things more consistent than that. And now we just have to take out a little spider. Explode? No, that's not what I need. Wow, 140 magic on that thing. Too bad that one doesn't have the 140 magic. That would have been a lot more helpful. Almost full mana. Just move that up. And is that even enough damage? No, it is not. It's not even enough damage. Oh, we'll go throw down the oh, there we go. Never mind. Let's take the skull. What level of a baby dragon will it be? Purple and it's level 12. It transforms things into level 12 baby dragons. So yeah, level 12s. If a person only had enough to craft one, would you suggest Grim or Famine? Famine. Definitely Famine. 100% Famine. My priority list as this current moment in time would probably have to be Farish Ra, then Famine, then... Oh, that's a really hard third choice. But yeah, I would definitely say Farish Ra and Famine are the two highest tier mythics right now. Third place would be a tie, in my mind, between Guard's Avatar and Grim. Previously, Guard's Avatar, I said, was kind of worse than Grim, but that has changed ever since this week because they added two things that are ridiculously viable in the last week. They added Scorpius and they added the new Bard class, both of which are insanely good with Guard's Avatar. So yeah, that has kind of come and went. So Guard's Avatar is kind of back again now. Yeah, and Furnace is pretty high up there too. There's actually a lot of mythics that are useful. I could just go through them real quick and kind of just say which ones are or aren't ever worth crafting. Like priority lists. Let me see. Where's the listing? Do it based on base rarity. But yeah, Draculus, not really worth ever going out of your way for. If you have Crimson Bat, you're fine. Ketris, similarly, you don't need to go out of your way for it. So, mid-tier, low-tier. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it like that. I don't know. Let's do it based on are they worth crafting? Possibly, no, yes. Possibly, yes. Yes, no. Yes for Guild Wars, no. Yes, possibly, definitely yes. No. Possibly, no. No. 100% yes should be your top priority. Yes. And that's it. That's all of them. Wait, how many mythics is that? There are 1, 2, 3, 8, 16, 20. There are 20 mythics in the game right now. Interesting. The more you know. Wow, they're starting to get a lot. So that means they've been doing it for 20 months now. Because they've been giving one mythic per month for forever. Well, actually, 19 months. Because you can't count, what's his name? You can't count, Exynos. Because technically he's not one. But, or, you know, he came in simultaneous. He came out off schedule. Because he came in with the crafting system. Yeah, Ketris is okay. He doesn't really do anything that other troops don't do. It's the same reason why Draculus is similarly not worth it. Because Draculus technically already does something that other troops already do. It's just he does it slightly better. Same thing as Ketris. He does something that many troops already do, but he just does it slightly better. And since you can already do it with other troops, it's pretty low priority to actually craft them. Or to go out of your way to craft them, because you can just use their alternatives instead. So there isn't much a need to actually use them. Whereas things like Farish Ra, things like Grim, there aren't really alternatives for them. So you gotta just use them or you can't use them. Even for Infernus, you can technically get away with using Yerl as an alternative if you truly want to. Of course, it's nowhere near the same thing, but it does work as a partial alternative if you had to. Yeah, I know. Ferris Row was actually technically available twice already, but it was available when no one could actually craft it. So technically, he has been available 0 times, though. Well, he's been available 0 times, but technically it was twice. But no one was actually able to afford him when he was available twice. Challenges gives you a fixed amount of souls, not boosting by soul percent. No, it does boost based on soul percent. The things that you do at the end of every single kingdom, you generally want to wait until you have as high of a bonus as possible. So, for example, if you go to kingdom and go to challenges, the souls that you gain at the end of each challenge for the first time that you ever defeat them, these are only ever obtainable once ever. You can still keep playing the challenge, but as far as the souls you gain, you only ever gain once per challenge. And you generally want to do this on the highest possible difficulty you possibly can. Ideally, Warlord 3, when you're wearing a 100% soul bonus armor, is the best time to start doing them. You really have no need to really do them before then, because you could just be doing arena or other means of soul farming prior to that. But yeah, I would say Warlord 3 for all of these with 100% soul armor is the earliest you would ever want to start doing all the challenges. They can net a decent amount of souls. I actually want to wait until I have enough kingdoms that I haven't done all the challenges in, and then time it for an hour to see how many souls this actually gives per hour. I'm kind of curious if it can break 20,000 per hour. Of course, there's a limited amount of time you can actually do it for, because there's a limited amount that you could ever do. But I'm curious what it comes out to see if it's even worth it. This is pretty old content. This was back when basically the only way to obtain souls was literally by doing these challenges, and they have yet to ever rebalance them into the current economy of the game. Not quite sure if they ever will in the future do anything with these things. But yeah, they're pretty dated. But they're still a pretty substantial amount of souls. I will be doing a test for that in some point in the future, because I have several kingdoms that I haven't done the challenges in. Like this kingdom and several others. So I will be doing that in the future. I just need to wait for, I think, at least one more kingdom until I have enough kingdoms that I haven't done their challenges, so that I can just do them all at once. Actually, I don't even think I've done Glacial Peaks and some of them like that. Some of them I've partially done because I needed them for event weeks. This event week I've like crushed like 2 or 3 times over, I think. Let me see. Oh no, not that much over. We only did 83 over, but still, we end up getting all of that. Hello, Amber. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. But yeah, did anyone else have any other questions? Teams you want me to do? Anything of the such? I won't be able to do any bard teams, as some people have mentioned. I won't be able to do that until I finish the video later today, where we go over all of the dragon-related teams that we're going to do, using the new hero class, plus the new weapon and all that, which we'll be posting. I'll probably be up after the stream tonight, most likely, because I have some things I need to go do after I finish out this stream. So I probably won't be up till later tonight after it actually gets uploaded. Okay. Well, let's go get the Dragon Soul down. Oh, hey, Draculus, we were just talking about you earlier. Welcome. And goodbye. No, it shouldn't take him too long to go down. Get that. Already killed out first slot. Unfortunately, we hit Humility a lot, which means he's going to gain a lot of HP soon. We'll throw this down. Really bad idea poisoning a Humility, but I really don't have a choice here. Get our really high damage output. Very nice extra turn. Get our extra damage as well. Now we can just KrissTigger, make sure he doesn't get that extra turn. Oh, nice extra turn on our end. And out of luck. And down he goes. Actually could have probably Dragon Soul killed it too. But there we go. It's the job done. Hey, the Witchers. Didn't someone just mention that game? That's funny. We found someone who's in that guild too. The best way to farm Rashka was in casual. Yeah, that's definitely the way to go. That's basically the way to go for every week, is just keep doing this until you find someone who has the event troop in their thumbnail. And then ideally they will have 4. Like there you can see they have 4, there you can see they have 4. And that's generally the easiest way to do it, especially if it's on your lower battle. Wow, that guy was only 2,000 something rating and he was doing it. There's another one. Every single refresh so far is basically giving us one. Okay, now it stopped. But you can see it doesn't cost that much. There's another one that we could have gotten. And yeah, that's all you really have to do to get the event done. That's basically applied to every single week where it's ever in PvP. That's all you have to do, because there are people that will be nice enough to do that. But yeah, that's basically how you do it. And there you can see, almost like every other one ends up giving us a full team of 4. So it wouldn't take any time at all. It would probably only take like 2 hours, 3 hours tops to farm them all out that way, which is a pretty small amount of time. Hello, Ericox. Welcome. I'll just go throw this down again. You need to set Warlord 3 only on the final star challenge or all stars. If you can easily kill all of them, do it on all. But yeah, assuming that you can do the last battle easily, I assume you'd be able to do all the other ones as well. It doesn't make as big of an impact on the other few, but the time it's going to take you to constantly keep switching it back and forth, assuming that you can easily win them on Warlord 3, you might as well just win literally all of them on Warlord 3. I'd wait till you can actually easily do that, though. If you are winning slower than 2 wins per minute on Explore, or challenges in general, you should not be doing Warlord 3 challenges yet. You should keep waiting until you have stronger stats from Kingdom bonuses. But once you can start doing that, you should be in a right position to start grinding out the challenges. You can do them whenever if you really wanted to, but doing them too soon, you lose a lot of their value. And since you can only do them once, you are better off just waiting. And there's other things that you can do to gain possibly even more souls. I do need to do that in the near future. Because I honestly do not know how many souls they even give. Well, you know, I know like how many souls they give per thing. Like the last one's 100. I think the one beforehand's 25, and so on and so forth. And the first one's like only 5. But I don't know how much that is per hour, which is pretty important to know. Let's go take out this guy. Hey, it's a bunch of the Rashkas. So I don't actually need any more kills. We already completely done the event for the week. I'll go move that down. Move that other one over, get ourselves some Dragon Soul down. And what else? Very nice extra turn. Yeah, when this team starts getting lucky, it starts stacking like crazy because it keeps getting the benefit from all the extra turns as well. It's really nice. Let's go throw that down. A nice little brown everywhere. Shadow Dragon, you can gamble on a hit. We'll try it. Ah, we didn't get a blue drop. Hey, wow, did we just poison kill? I think we just did. Nice. Sweet. And that's a match. Yeah, no problem for the help. If anyone else has any other questions, feel free to leave them in chat. Also, make sure to use the redeem code below. You can use it on gemsofwar.com underneath game code. Should still be active. We posted it pretty recently. Here's the code as well. Oops, that's not the link. I meant to post the link with that as well. Where'd it go? Completely lost track of it. There it is. What on earth is that noise? Hear like crackling noises. I think it's just the floor. Annoying floor. This house makes such weird noises. There it is. Bard teams? I can't really show bard teams at the moment. We ended up showing them all earlier. I can't show them at the moment because we have to pay the gem price thingy. And while 100 gems isn't that much, I think I would have to pay almost another 100 because I have to keep switching it because I need to go switch it back for the video, then switch it back for later tonight. And this is going to be too much switching. But yeah, I can go show a couple. I can't actually do them though because I can't switch out of the current class I'm using right now. But this is the best one we've used so far. And we also used it for last night's Guild War. I'm going to be using it for the future Guild War and for all brown yellows. It's this thing. And there's a few other more budget ones. I showed in the video earlier on the Bard thing that we posted 2 days ago, or one day. Yeah, 2 days ago. But yeah, Gorgotha, Guard's Avatar, Prismatic Orb, Scorpius. This is the strongest version we have found. This was not included in the other video, though the other video has more budget teams. But this is the strongest one I've found so far. And it works excessively good. You just rush to Gorgotha, get mana on everything. Throw down some guards, throw down some Prismatics on that guard. Scorpius for second cleanup, and it has a 2.15 mana average, but somehow still manages to work very decently. You don't need poison with the Scorpius. He gains so much stats that he basically one-shots without the poison, so you don't actually need poison. One guard avatar plus Scorpius kills literally anything in the entire game, so you don't actually need poison. But yeah, it ends up working out pretty well. But yeah, we currently can't switch class for another 15 hours, 40 minutes. I'm still going to because the dragon thingy timer for tomorrow. But we'll probably switch it back to Bard. But we'd have to spend like 150 gems if we want to do it now, which is just a little bit too much. I really wish they would remove that timer thingy. But yeah, unfortunately, there is that timer thingy. Which makes it hard to constantly keep switching classes without going and burning through a billion gems. We have a lot of gems for a reason. It's because we're really frugal with using them. Let's see. Why do we even move here? We're gonna take the brown. Oh yeah, no problem for all the help candy. And the redeem codes, no problem. Yeah, glad I could help. I enjoy doing it. This channel started as a guide channel and shall continue as a guide channel. Let's see. I'll throw that down, get her a nice little devour there. The brown. What else? Wow, this board is horrible. I'll go take some greens. We didn't even get crystallized on that. So we just get rid of yellow. We don't really need yellow. It kind of helps with our alignment, but every other color we need a lot more. I guess brown we also technically don't really need as much. Because the only thing we really use that for is Dark Manacle. And we could easily cascade the mana that we need for Dark Manacle. Let's get rid of blue here. Oh, never mind. That was enough damage in itself. Never mind. We didn't even need any backup. I was like thinking that out, like, It's like, nope. We could just simply cast that out and dead. Can you check this team? Karnex, Azura, Keeper of Souls, and Ancient Guardian. Interesting. We'll go test it. Before I do, let me go kill out this Revenge team, and then we'll go test it. Just want to make sure we get this Revenge battle won. So watch, I'll probably lose with this. I'll lose with the safer team. Actually, the safest team we could ever use is probably the Bar team. It is actually pretty insane. It's my new favorite team. We're going to be using a lot, which is why I'm not bothering to show it and go switch for it, because you're going to be seeing plenty more of it in the future. I can assure you that. You're going to be seeing me use a lot of Bard over the next few months if they don't add something else that's also really good in the near future. Because Bard is pretty insane, the combos it currently gets used with. Yeah, we'll Black Manacle it. Actually, I probably shoot through Shadow Dragon first. I guess it doesn't matter much. And then we can just Pristine X for the kill. Oh, I need Shadow Dragon to hit the Queen map here. Oh, perfect luck. Exactly what we needed. And down it goes. Oh, yeah, Ancient Guardian. That makes sense. Oh, Ancient Golem? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Yeah, you meant the one with Impervious that does true damage, that has the single target cleanse thingy. Yeah, we'll go do that. Let me go put in my first slot and get everything slotted for it. So we need Karnex, Azura, and whatever the other ones were. Karnex. So double explosion. Azura. Was this pure purple? Oh, it is. Keeper. Interesting. Biggest liability with this is Karnex losing too much armor with no armor buffer. And Ancient Golem. First one in there. I don't know why I was about to go search for it. It's literally just sitting there. What color are we not using? We are not using green. Is that fine? No. That banner is not that helpful. A +1 blue is, but that's too much investment into blue. Way too much investment into blue. I guess we can go blue-purple. Wait, we literally just had a blue-purple. I hate when I do that. I end up using a, I'll be using a banner, and then I'll go try finding a banner. But then I end up switching my banner to what was already originally my banner. Solving no actual purpose. Oh, he's using pure red Rashkia. That's interesting. Or Rashkas, whatever they're called. We're using pure blue, or pure purple of... Well, I guess it's not of a specific type. It's just pure purple in general. Well, let's go get our Karnex up, get our mana generation. I will let him get one skull poke here. That's all he gets, though. Get our explosion. Because we both took skulls, we barely got any value out of that. We'll go get our explosion here. Get some value out of blues. And now we can just go explode the entire board. It gives us another crystal. We can go explode again. Get that rolling. Get our armor buff. Do we have any nice cascades? I can take some red. I guess that would start leading him to full mana. We'll go for that. That does lead him all the way to full mana, actually. Get that. Get ourselves a Keeper of Souls. We'll take a poke. Oh, no, he doesn't go for a poke. Very nice. Now that gives us an opening to go throw down onto the board. I guess we'll do that on brown because I don't want to do it on blue because we still want to get the explosion to land on everything. So we'll throw that down. That gives us another little poke. Wow, this actually does work really effectively. Wow, you are correct. This might have to be our purple team. This is actually really amazing. This is working so much better than I was expecting it to. Wow. And keep her into a... It just has so much board control and board clear for when the board control doesn't work. There we go, wow. Oh yeah, you are extremely right in that team. Leonis banner to rush Azura. I don't think you need that big of an investment into her. I hate not having an additional purple. I feel like that's so much more valuable than having a rush Azura. Because once you get Azura going, you already have her going. You won't really need that extra, like, +2 for it. +1's way more than enough at that point. And we'll get all the mana there. Get herself a Carnex. Get herself a Keeper. Like, in this point of her, like, she doesn't need a +2. She barely even needs the +1. Actually, I am going to go for that. Trying to get herself a Keeper, but we don't actually have alignment. Or any good alignments. Oh, I gotta watch out for that Scion. I need to just kill it already. Do we not have an extra turn that we could throw it onto? It's really unfortunate. Well, let me go actually make my own extra turn. Oh, I could have done it on purple. Fail. I actually did have extra turn there. Oh, red. Okay, well, that will fix the problem. And what else can we do here? Move that. And move that one over. Take the skull. Get another skull without even trying. Get a Carnex. Oh, I should have taken the yellow there. It's not that big a deal. And board clear. Keep our souls. Go from there. And keep our souls for the kill. Get the cleanup. And can we do any kind of weird thing to the board? Let's move that over. Can we not get alignment off of this? There's so many browns. Stuff like that. Just trying to see if we can get a drop. There doesn't appear to be a obvious one I can see. So we're not going to bother with either of them. We'll just go Carnexus. Get the board clear. Get another Keeper down. Move that one over. Take the skull downwards. And that's way overkill. Yeah, she seems to be able to keep her mana up pretty easily. Without needing the +2. I don't even know if I need the +1 to be honest, but I might still keep it on her just in case the start is bad. Just to make sure that we do get some mana on her. Hello, Solius. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, there actually are full AoE weapons for every single color. The problem is almost all of them are locked behind old events. Hopefully they will add them to the Soulforge soon. They end up changing all of their art, which makes me... It makes it seem like they will. The art for the 3 weapons were changed. War and Peace, Sun and Moon, and Fire and Ice all had their art changed as of version 3.2 of Gems of War, which makes me think that they're going to be added to the Soulforge soon. War and Peace you can get for free just from completing out the Kazil questline thingy. Sun and Moon and Fire and Ice, however, Sun and Moon has only ever been available through a couple purchases within the game, and I don't think Fire and Ice have ever been available through any means other than the first time they ever came out for free when they came out for like 60 glory or whatever it was, or 80 at the time. Forget exactly what it was, but it was pretty cheap. Relative to the current economy, it was actually basically the same price as what it is now that it would be. But, you know, it's not obtainable anymore is the bottom line. Yeah, these are currently all the full AoE weapons. Not that many of them. Most of them are purple and red as well. There are very, very few covering the other colors other than purple-red. Let's see. Out of all of these, there's only 2 greens. There's only 2 yellows, both of which are actually 3 yellows. Well, Dustin Stands doesn't really count. So there's 2 yellows. For brown, there is 1, or 2, sorry. So yeah, there's basically only 2 as a max, and green only has 1. Oh no, 2. Never mind. All of them have at minimum 2. But yeah, other than purple and red, every other color lacks pretty good options. Brown, I guess, has it too because of Black Manacle. But And technically all of them kind of do have something really nice, but some of them are really, really hard to obtain or just like unobtainable, like fire and ice and stuff. But yeah, there is technically at least 2 for each color. It's just most of them, a good majority of players don't actually have. What is that link that you just did? New event, something, something. What is this post of which you post? Vault Breaker. What is that? That is from ages ago. Yeah, that was when they were first released. Oh, was someone asking what their art originally looked like? Yeah, that's what their art originally looked like. And what they looked like until version 3.2. Let's see. What do you think of Herdmaster, Christinex, Plague, and Hind for Glory? Sounds good. I would put Plague in the last slot, though. Particularly if you have it fully traded, just to use as a backline tank. But other than that, yeah, it looks perfectly fine. Just switch the 2 of them. Unless you don't have Plague traded, in which case, yeah, that's perfectly fine, keeping it as is. Also, if you don't have Plague traded, you might as well just not even have it in the team, I guess. But if you do have it traded, just bring it to the last slot. It'll serve more as a backline tank for Kraken and Queen Mab and stuff. Well, mainly for Kraken is the main concern there, of course. So just so it doesn't devour you. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to be heading out for now. But yeah, we will be covering the video going over all of the Dragon class related things today. Of course, obviously, we have unlocked the weapon. We've unlocked everything that we needed with it. And we'll go show a couple teams, many of which we probably didn't show on stream. One of them is going to be an obvious one, the 4x Dragon. That's not going to change. But we'll have a few others to show there too. Particularly some kind of single target thing. I'm not 100% sure what I'll really be running for that. I need to make sure it's budget too, so people can actually do it. Everything I'll show in the other video will pretty much be as budget as I can possibly do for the most part, except for maybe like one of them. Just because obviously it needs to be realistic for everyone to be able to use, not just people who have like every mythic. But yeah, we'll be doing that later today. And of course we'll have the stream later today, 6 hours from now. We'll have the standard stream tonight, just going over Guild Wars. Let's see, today's Guild War color is purple. So we might be doing the exact same team we just did. That was suggested. Very much appreciated whoever suggested that. It's actually pretty solid. There's no cap. No cap for what? How many levels above 1,000? The prize... oh, there's no cap. Or well, actually there is. It's a 10,000 level cap. Though realistically, no one will ever reach level 10,000. Realistically, no one will ever reach level 3,000. The way that they scaled EXP is really weird. It is technically impossible to ever reach max level now. Because of how they scaled it. The higher your level goes, the longer it takes you to gain a level. And by the time you reach level 2,000, it will take you like a week to almost a month to gain 1 level. And then it just keeps getting longer and longer from there. I wouldn't be surprised if level 9,999 to level 10,000 takes you literally a year. That is how long it takes to scale. They did a really, really weird scaling that really needs to be adjusted in the future. Not quite sure what they were planning with that. But anyways, guys, I'll see y'all later tonight or tomorrow. We'll be back again tomorrow as well from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time as today, to go over basically what we did today, mess around with the 2 hero classes. We'll be doing both of them. And we'll also be doing, you know, just kind of chilling, messing with some Hind glory farming probably, maybe some trait stone farming. And mainly just messing with the 2 new hero classes, as those were the biggest 2 things that really came out this week. But anyways, guys, I'll see you all later tonight for the Guild Wars. We'll have 2 more redeem codes tomorrow as well. And thanks all for stopping by. Also double check to see if the redeem code below is still active. Not quite sure if it is still. No problem for all the advice. And if you guys still have any other questions, feel free to leave it on any of my videos or just ask during any of our other streams. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everyone.